Okay. Did we do it? Are we live? I feel like I need a better a better way to start streams. I always hit live then go, did I do it? Am I live? Okay. We're live. We did it. What is this game? What game is this? Blueprints? How do I play it? Let's see. It's been, it's only been a week, since I played. I'm playing every Wednesday. But I was also out of town for 5 days, so my brain has not been with this game for a minute. So, right, this is what we were doing. This is definitely the #1 thing I want to spend time on today. I mean, blue tents, as always, the treasure trove, I think we're kind of close to figuring out what the heck is going on there. Reclaim the throne, we're still missing the scepter and stuff. We got a lot going on. Also this, I think we're just missing, we need to know who Joya and Vea are. And then we can do this as well and see what the heck that leads to. But really the #1 thing I want to do, I want to find a boiler room today and get past that door. And, who knows, maybe there's another door past it. We had regular key, basement key, security card. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it from memory. It's right in front of me. Power hammer. Now the high pressure condenser. I don't know why I wrote door there. Obviously, they're all doors. And then we're gonna have possibly another door, but I don't know what would be past that door other than like another door that requires a specific item. Like maybe some torches we have to light, or I'm still holding on a little bit of hope that the jackhammer helps break through walls, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. Yeah, so I guess let's just get to it. Draining Reservoir, this really needs to be a much more distant, now that I've removed all the crates, this needs to be a much more distant goal. Like, I mean, honestly, all the way at the bottom. I don't even know if draining the reservoir is all it really does for us is it means we don't need the boat anymore, and like, I don't know, so what, Okay, cool, so yes, absolutely, we're gonna start with this, and then I would also really like to revisit this thing, but I think maybe we need a little more information for this, or maybe not. I mean, we know how to do a numeric core. Pretty sure that's just in our screenshots. Yeah, like we know how to do this, but we need to try again. We'll have to try that again and then see what we can get from that, but whatever. Let's just get started. Let's do this, and then we'll reevaluate from there, depending on, how much, depending on what is behind there. Maybe it's just a cool room with some lore, maybe it's a whole new puzzle, like, we gotta just get past that and see what's back there. So real quick, I'm trying to do YouTube introductions. I don't know if they'll stick, because I've also been just, like, recording some voiceovers, so, let's just do one real quick. Hello, YouTube. It's, look at that, day 85. We're getting up there. We got some business to take care of today, specifically getting through that tunnel, getting through that door at the end of the tunnel, which means we're gonna need a boiler room, because it's one of those doors that's hooked up to what do they call it, the high pressure condenser. So we're gonna prioritize finding a boiler room today, which shouldn't be too hard. I do think we made the boiler room unusual because of how little use we actually have for it now. But I definitely want that, and oh, cool, we must have ended the day in the break room. And our new foundation, I forgot about that. And we also really want a schoolhouse for our outer room, because, where is it? This puzzle, add 6 Torlorette. We're pretty confident on 6 being Roman numerals for 109. Add 6 gives us 114. Lorette is word east, but we don't know what Tor is. So presumably one of the classrooms is going to give us the information we need for that. So we'd like to find a boiler room today and a schoolhouse. So I'm going to just try and find like our Geist bedroom, get a couple rerolls, and then go out, look for the schoolhouse. And then we can always use our classroom rerolls to find ourselves a boiler room as well. Early workshop is cool, but honestly, don't need it. It's unfortunate there's a lot of items that have become useless to us. Not literally useless. Well, in a couple cases, literally useless. Like, Power Hammer. 90% of the time, don't need that. I think I'm gonna look for the conservatory as usual. Or I'll just take a Geist bedroom. The Resilience of the Rook is a really great power, but it's especially useful for finding the conservatory just because of the whole corner situation. With those 2 ivory die, I'm just going to run out and try and find a schoolhouse here. That view never gets old. Yeah, just go grab the schoolhouse right away. 2 ivory die should do it. Finding a particular outer room isn't generally that difficult because there's only 8 of them, and you're shown 3 at a time. So, hey, we got it without needing to use any. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm lightly considering the shrine or even the tomb just because of... I always run in here, but I think the item spawn location is right there. So I don't actually need to run in if I don't see the item. Considering the shrine and the tomb because we are... I mean, the shrine you can always use, especially because Blessing the Monk, we've got a whole list of things to try. And the tomb, because we're pretty close to trying the quote-unquote natural order of the angels. And I very much want to know what that does. I'm not gonna go classroom yet. I love an early spare veranda. The earlier you get this, the better. And really, not a single item spawn. That's very surprising. I wish the luck stat in this game was a little more transparent. I don't know. I mean, I guess they don't make it transparent because they don't want you being like, my luck is 15, how did I low roll so bad here? Which is definitely what I would do. Reroll for conservatory or just start working on classrooms? I'll give it a couple rerolls. Parlor is kind of nice because we will need the gems, but we'll just trust that our trophy room is going to show up. Actually, that commissary is pretty nice too. Screw it. We'll just get started on the classrooms. Grade 1. So we're looking for any Erajan anywhere. Which I'm assuming there will be some on those maps in the... I can't remember. Was it called geography? I don't remember exactly what the class was called. But we're looking for any Erajan we can find. None there, which means there's not going to be any on any of those. And there. That's all English. Okay, so it looks like grade 1 is not... Grade 1's not our grade. I can't remember any Erajan in any of the early classrooms, but I also wouldn't have recognized it. I wouldn't have been paying attention for it. Dorm can be phenomenal if we get it in the right place. Not that we really have step problems very frequently, but... so this is not the location for the dorm, but... I should take the trophy room. We're only at 2 gems. This means we can kind of afford to take classrooms whenever we want now. Like that. That's an excellent classroom. Grade 2's not art, is math? Yeah, math. Okay, so math is probably not going to be the spot for Erajan either. Okay. Looking like no Arajan in here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Another classroom? I would have preferred it going right. Again, this is not a good tunnel. I'll redraw a couple times. It's not right either. You know what? If we take the library now, then we can just get another library when we draft our reading nook, and that's just a ton of rerolls for our classroom. Oh, we took out Swimbird. You know what? I haven't read this book in a long time. Simon. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. I am a darebird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, a ride on the wave, bird. There's not a dare I would not do, there's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That's what they say when looking at me. You're not a seabird, you're not a swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. Fenaries, nuance, archeries? I'm looking for more political commentary, because our mom was always sneaking that in. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Wow, that's the, oh my gosh, that's what you hear when you fail dare mode. You hear Simon say, and I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Wow, I never noticed that when playing dare mode. That's really cool. Oh, wow. That's a nice touch. Alright, we gotta be careful not to get ourselves boxed in here. Oh, gallery. I want to take the gallery, but I want to focus on the classrooms. Like, we have our allowances plenty. Are we literally 90? Yeah, we have 93 allowance. Like, our allowance is fine. Okay, science class. I imagine science ain't gonna be it either. Random Arajan written down anywhere. H2O, Miss Peterson. Disrespectful, see me after class. Looking for the word tour. Or, I guess not, it doesn't necessarily have to be that exact word. Just an explanation of, like, the forming of words in Arajan or something. What is the description of the classroom? I don't know if I ever read this. An exact copy of the floor plan used in the architectural design of Reddington Elementary. These copies were deployed to Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built in town. Okay. Neat. Neat. Right facing classroom here. Oh my goodness. Or we could go reading nook and do a left library. We'll take a reading nook when we're not drafting classrooms. Okay, so maybe we're gonna find it in here. Okay. Just seeing if any of this stands out as meaningful to me now. The cool thing about this game is every time you find something, you know more information about it, and it feels more meaningful each time. I hope this isn't a political statement. Okay, the word tour written down somewhere, maybe? Maybe? Oh no, am I gonna need a magnifying glass? Okay, so... the South Key. Vera, Nuance, Miraja, Korrika. And the little Infinity 8 down there. Interesting. There's this like mountain trail up here to Korrika. North Circle. These guys are holding parlor boxes, it looks like. I wonder if those parlor boxes are based on something. It almost like the boxes built for the parlor are based on whatever religion this is or something? I don't know. Sacred Circle. Yeah, this one I'm still... Oh! Tor! Tor 46. Wrote... Okay. I was not expecting Tor to just be a tiny little word in the corner like that. Oh wow, I do need a magnifying glass to properly see. I mean, I can see it like this, but to like view the rest of it, if it's relevant to anything else, I don't think it's gonna be relevant to any of this. What is up with the bat and the vulture and the chains? There's so much going on here. I bet this thing is just full of clues. This is like a pathway to a tree, 2 towers, spiral stars. Okay, so Tor means oh, I see. Okay, it's the direction of the arrows. Rotation clockwise, Tor counterclockwise. Or counterclockwise. So I'm just gonna write down this, I think. So this means 109, 115, counterclockwise to the word east. So the combination input thing was like a clock, and I think it was literally a clock. There were times on it, so I could go to 109, the time, and then to 115, and then it's saying to go counterclockwise around to the word east, because there was also northeast, southwest written on it. Okay, is there anything else I can get from this other than that it's... I mean, we've got this 46 as well. 46 is interesting, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This for sure. This thing absolutely is a hint to a puzzle somewhere. The only thing I can think of that looks like this is I think one of the bird baths or something has little stones under it like this. The 8-degree increments is interesting. Like, why 58, 8, 6, 32, yeah, that adds up to 90 exactly, obviously. 90, 90, but what is this 46? Tor 46. In the notes, I will include counterclockwise question mark 46 question mark, because maybe we need to go, maybe we just go to 115, then we go counterclockwise 46 degrees or something, and then all the way back around to the word east. Unless the word Tor is written somewhere else again. Okay. I do have a screenshot of this map, right? Let me just verify that before I move on. I do. This is the Sacred Circle. I have a screenshot of this, so I can always refer to that if we leave and we haven't actually figured it out. Okay. Wow, there's also just this word Ajse and Seja. Oh man, okay. Well, let's look at our Arajan. AJ means first. SEI, I don't think we know say. Oh, I'm gonna add to this since I think we've insert, I don't remember how to do table stuff. Help me. Insert row below. Insert row below. We have Tor counterclockwise and not Tor and Rote clockwise, I think. Unless Tor and Rote mean like right and left. No, that seems unlikely too. Anyway, looking at this, we have Ajse and Seja. So, Aj meaning first, and oh, interesting. So it's Aj and then Ja. Yeah, Ja means last. So this means first say and say last. Oh, I wonder if it's referring to the latitude, like first line, last line or something. SEI could maybe mean like line or latitude or degree. I don't know if we're going to be able to figure it out from that though. The Great Tress. There's so much to this. The Spiral Stars is that constellation we recently unlocked in the observatory. This map is crazy. I don't think I realized how crazy this map was the first time I came to it. Here's the information about the Is-eclipse and the In-eclipse. The only moons we've seen are the In-eclipse. And according to our blue tents, the clock tower tells us that In-eclipses only appear in the north sky. Still don't really know what to do with that, but do with that information. This is just like the names of the planets. I don't think that helps us at all right now. We kind of already know those. Ooh, I want this little piece of paper. I want a magnifying glass to look at that. Oh, hello. Apple we never ate. The Three of Tides. What do you mean? The Isles of Orsay. Or, oh, there's that word say again. And or means ORR means west. Oh, sea? The Isles of the West Sea? Maybe SEI is a sea? That would make this the West Sea. In meaning north, right? The North Sea. And then this could be first sea and the last sea doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. I don't really understand how you have a first and last sea unless it's just the order they were named in. Without a magnifying glass, I can't look at this, but I'm sure that's important, as is this. They love just putting little details just out of reach. I don't really understand this either. Yeah, I don't understand this. What? Is that just like travel routes or something? I'm not entirely sure how to understand what that means. Okay, we'll have to revisit that one. The Isles of Orsay. So that's these little islands, I'm assuming? No, it's these three. These three islands. Huh, I wonder why those have their own little zoom. Oh boy. The Devoted Moon and the something else moon. You know what? I've got screenshots of this. We'll compare. The Devoted Circle. Circle. Oh man, that's barely any more readable. The Devoted Moon, damn. The Rogue Moon, I think it says, and then I can't read what that says. Oh man, I need better quality screenshots. Okay, we'll revisit. Maybe if we find a magnifying glass today, we'll come back here. Devoted Circle. Three of Tides. Nicholas. Okay. Well, we more or less got what we came for. We came to find out what Tor means, and we sort of did. I think we've got enough to go on that one. Counterclockwise 46. There's a couple possibilities, but I think we have enough to like trial and error. Does it mean go to this and then this, this and then this? There's probably only like 9 combos maybe of what we need to get out of that. So now I think we start using classrooms to just re-roll for a boiler room. Tell me I didn't make the boiler room rare. I made it unusual. Okay. So it might be a little tricky to find, but we will have plenty of rerolls to work with. And I think we literally just blow these rerolls looking for it. But I will take another classroom. May as well just take another classroom and refresh all of our rerolls, especially when we're only on 1 left. So I am gonna just like do a quick pass over all these rooms, all these classrooms again, just because it feels like there's always going to be more information to gather. Always going to be something you missed with this game, you know? Okay, this room's pretty cut and dry. I think. Okay. Boiler room. Nope. Boiler room. Nope. Boiler room? Okay, hear me out. What if boiler room? No? Okay. Boiler room? Damn. Maybe we can get an apple experiment here. Because we will have a couple more apples to eat. I can't remember if apples are even in our packet. Nah, screw it. I don't feel like building another packet again. Oh, these are all bad. We may end up wanting to go to room 46 today. Who knows? I mean, I guess we could do the random item, set your keys to 0, and just try and trigger the security protocol. Emergency protocol, whatever it's called. And just rack up items, but I don't even know what we'll need items for. And all of these are bad too. I guess we'll go 2 or more gems, or bedrooms? We'll go bedrooms. I don't know. Didn't get what we wanted out of that. That's okay. Can't always get what you want. Can't always get what you want. Boiler room? Crazy. Oh, this isn't a classroom. I can't just re-roll willy-nilly. I think I'm gonna just take the dark room here to have options to go up and down. Oh, I should have looked to see if I saw an item there. Oh wow, we only have 1 key. Should take the thing that cost the gem, probably. Go with the middle one. Security. That's fine. We have a key card, so we can jack it up. Jack it up. Did we miss anything? Haven't missed anything good. Keycard system. Security level. And we've no need to log into the network. Not until we've triggered our experiment and could potentially emergency protocol, but I don't see that happening. Should we even take a classroom here? Probably not. Because we waste the rerolls on it. We obviously don't want the furnace. This is a pretty lame dorm. I guess we'll take a dorm. I could have used rerolls there, but oh, I'll pass. Okay. You don't lose when traveling between adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from adjoining don't cost gems. Yeah, this is such a mediocre item. I don't... Unless, like, you went with the tomorrow hallway, or whatever it's called. The hallway that adds another copy of hallway the next day. Unless you went with that, I don't see how you really get use out of this. I mean, hallways drafted from adjoining hallways don't cost gems is, like, especially useless to us because of our axed passageway. But even the first half is like, I don't know. This is not a very good item. Is there anything for us to get from this? Yeah, this is all about the subtypes. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for us to get from this. We could read it in more detail another time, but I am focused on the goal at hand at the moment. Very unlike me. Usually I just work on 40 puzzles at once, never slowing down. This sticky note feels a little curious that it's all on its own over here. But I can't see any way that could possibly be relevant. So many sticky notes in this room. Alright, I'm not gonna get hung up on it. One track minded today. One track minded. All the way back. Hello, trophy room. And all the way back to the entrance hall. Okay. We have a little bit of a sticky situation getting out of here. Not too bad. So we wouldn't mind a dead end here and then getting out through the den, actually. Mailroom? Honestly, mailroom is just not a very good room anymore. I guess we'll take the reading nook and we'll hope for a right-facing library off of it. Right-facing library? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, 2 libraries, 1 day. We'll check out... I don't know. Pump system user manual. We're just gonna go through the list. Unfortunately, I can't really afford to open that. We have no items today. It's kind of crazy. Wow, bookshop. Haven't seen that in ages. It's too bad that room is essentially useless now. But classroom's facing the wrong way, and I'm obviously not going freezer. Maybe I'll just reroll this? Observatory's great. Ah, you're gonna give me the gallery again? No, I'm gonna go observatory, because this gives me a crap ton of keys and gems now, I think. I think the spiral of stars is nuts. Okay, first of all, whoa. Southern Cross, Slice, Twins, Farmer's Apple, Clavis the Key, and big spiral of stars. Add a word to spiral stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. Okay. So, yeah, interesting. The spiral of stars is better the later you draft it. Okay, but you could draft the observatory early and then come back to it once you've drafted far up the house. Oh, I never really thought of that. Okay. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I was thinking that I didn't really like how it was better later because it's such a common room, but you can always just come back. You're not forced to click on the constellations. 3-doored room? At least give me a right-facing door? Woo! I'll find the classroom again. Gift shop. I'm obsessed with filling every corner of the house, every little nook and cranny. Utility closet. Lets us see out of the dark room, but other than that, not a big deal because we've got a key card. And we have no items for a workshop. This is a waste of a classroom. I mean, on the off chance we have to go draft off the dark room again, we'll go gym off is always nice as well. Just a minor buff to later in the run. That's a pretty good classroom. We can reroll to find a way left. Grade 6. Yeah, history, I believe. History. Yeah, and I remember this. History's penned by the victors. That's fucked up to just straight up say that in your history class. You're gonna just straight up say that? That's crazy. I never noticed the black flag and the red flag. Why would they even have a black flag here? I mean, I know they're showing that this is like the red rubies of the crown, maybe what used to be some black gems of the Orindian crown. But if you're trying to say, like, we won, why even fly the black flag there? Whoa. The hands on that clock are orange? I gotta look at the hands on the clocks of the other rooms. Interesting. Worksheet in here. Yeah, this is like history questions. Right, we're not getting anything out of this. Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything out of that. And what about you? Don't think so. Don't think I'm getting anything out of this. Alright. So I guess we'll just keep... Yeah, now we're just really on the lookout for the boiler room. So that's what our classrooms are for. That Northern Star, or Southern Cross, Northern Star, that Southern Cross may end up being a little bit of an issue for us. Left classroom, we have 8 more redraws. I just want the boiler room more than anything else. Maybe I should take the left classroom. We got 4 more redraws. Keep using them. This is 2 redraws to use whenever we want as well. Take a boudoir. I don't want to run out of redraws and get stuck. And the antechamber door has been unsealed. Oh, right. Bedroom. Haha. Totally forgot. Why'd that take so long to pop up? I feel like I was halfway across the room by the time it showed up. Could go weight room. I'm just gonna go hallway. Ugh. So itchy today. So itchy. No need for the garage. Classroom. Classroom, show me. Oh, hello. Gem in a classroom. Classroom, take me to the boiler room. Now... Yeah, okay, we did figure this out last time. We figured out exactly how these work. Yeah, okay. We figured that out. Not gonna be anything more useful in here. This is just all how to do math. How to do the billiard puzzle. Okay. Onward. Boiler room? Hear me out. Boiler room. boiler room? Oh my god. This is so many rerolls. Okay, I guess we are not getting a boiler room. Oh my god. I forgot to pick up my ivory dye in the boudoir, didn't I? You dum-dum. Well, no need for a workshop. I will throw a planetarium here. I don't know if we're coming back in the house once we go out, to be honest, because there's gonna be a lot to do out there, but we do get our ivory dye, our apple, our dig site, and our trunk. Wow, that's a lot of keys, thank you. Plus, now if we find a lost and found today, we can always hope to find a telescope. There you are. You, come here. You're coming with me. Alright, right facing classroom? Also, I can't believe how easy it is getting all the classrooms, and how hard we struggled with that. I mean, to be fair, when I was first attempting to get all the classrooms, I was still very much functioning in my like working on 40 different puzzles at once strategy the way I did. And now I just kind of focus on like 1 or 2 things at a time, but it is really not that hard to get all the classrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that was 7 of them. Can we afford a weight room? There's still a dining room to be picked up at some point. I think we can probably afford it. Or I could just re-roll. Conference room is alright. Let's take the weight room. I think we can afford it. Double keycarded doors. I feel like the weight room is more likely to be keycarded. Maybe red rooms. I know we learned recently mechanical rooms are more likely to be keycarded. I get the feeling red rooms are as well. I feel like I've seen dark room, weight room, and gym have a lot of keycarded doors. I think. I mean, I know that's anecdotal, but it feels right. Hey, there it is. All right. Boiler room acquired. Okay. So what do we have to do? We have to get power to this box. Power to there, which means... Why isn't that powered? Power's coming from this into there. Shouldn't that be lit up? Huh? What am I doing wrong? Is it... It's not that box. That's to open that door. Right? Oh, I've kind of forgotten how all this works. Oh, there's 2 ways to open that door. Okay. This goes to... Okay. So why isn't that... Oh, that's an input. Oh, you dunce. Oh my god, it's been so long since I did this. Okay, so I need this to come in from here. Oh, just like this. Now powered. Okay, good. Okay. And honestly, I think we just leave the house now. We're on 29 steps. Let's get a couple more steps first. We just don't know how big that area down there is going to be. And plus we want to also go out to the castle thing. So let's generate some steps first, and then we'll head out. I can't really get over there and have that powered, can I? I'm sure there's a way, but I'll do that if I have to. There's lost and found. I don't really care about the items I'm carrying. Unless I can see what items there are going to be, right? Repellent. I Telescope. We got the telescope. Okay. I think we will just go use the telescope. And then come back. And then we don't care about losing it anymore. Repellent. I don't really see a use for repellent outside of moving your foundation. Like, what else? What else would I use the repellent for? I can't think of any rooms I care to remove from the drafting pool. I guess red rooms, like I could go use it on the weight room or something, but even that doesn't really feel worth it. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Moose. Hi. I didn't know you were there. You startled me. She's just coming back from lunch, and so she is just scratching up the carpet, sharpening her claws. Just startled me. Okay. Yeah, so we want to try and find a dining room, ideally. Oh, it took my key card? Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess we're not generating any more steps. Screw it. Let's go do the thing. Go do the thing. I think we've got enough steps to get it done. Alright, this should be our last planet. We've gotten Dauya, Fenmora, Mamora, Vea, so this should be Mora. Mora, our colorful world. Aww. A prism key. Cool. Our colorful world. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't write down the names of Vea or Dauya, so maybe I'll need to bring the telescope back here a couple more times to find those. I don't know how much those matter, or if they're just kind of cool lore, which I care about. I do like cool lore. But that is all of the additions. Trunk, apple, ivory dye, prism key, dirt pile. So we'll have to see what happens next time we bring a telescope out here, if anything. But I think we're done on bringing the telescope there. Honestly, that would have taken absolutely ages without the Lost and Found. Without the Lost and Found, I mean, that would have been so hard to accomplish. Wow, that's a lot of keys and gems. Okay, then you do something else. Add a word to the Spiral Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. Then, wonder what else it's gonna give us. I'd love it if it gave us like ivory dye. That'd be huge. Okay, where do we go first? First, we go to the blue door at the end of that tunnel. We definitely go to that first, because that is a conditional. We only have that powered temporarily. Next time we get the boiler room, maybe we unpower that. So we should do that first, and the castle puzzle we can always come back to if we need to. 16 steps. Depends how deep this thing goes, but we may be able to do both today. Running shoes would have been nice. Oh, this is so cool. What a cool idea. Just a series of doors you have to go through. Okay. It's blinking. We got new music. Ominous. Okay. No! I should have known. You know what? I even theorized that that might be one of the next ones. Oh, man. I even said it. Oh, I literally guessed that that would be one of the next. That could use a little work. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, that will be tomorrow's goal. So we got the high pressure condenser. Now, what is it called? Candles. Special candles. Oh man. Okay. Well, we come back for that tomorrow. It doesn't seem the music's going anywhere. I turned the volume up because I thought maybe we were about to find some big discovery and there was going to be fun music. But nope, we got by candles. Wow, I wonder how many doors there are going to be. I definitely thought we were kind of nearing the end on that, but now that I've seen that, I get the feeling maybe there's quite a few more. It's kind of frustrating that you can't really get multiple of these done per day because you can't see ahead to the next door. I mean, I'm sure they did that intentionally, but I'd love it if I could just see like 3 doors in advance so I could plan out a couple at a time. I really want to get down there. I'm hoping that that takes me down there. I mean, I noticed that little cliff on like literally the first day. Okay, now one thing that I kind of forgot about is hopefully this combination thing is still here. Hopefully I don't have to come back at 1:30 with no items and everything again. Okay, it is. Good. Definitely would have been upset if I had to do that again. Okay. So, northeast, southwest. So, what we have written down is 6 add 6 Tor lore et. 6 add 6 Tor word east. So, Roman numerals 109. Plus 6, 115. So, first of all, this, 109. Now, oh, hey, there's this infinity symbol in the middle of it, again. We've seen that a bunch of times. And we saw it in the classroom too, I'm forgetting where. This symbol keeps showing up all over, and it's in room 8, it's in the classrooms and stuff. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so 109. Now let's try going clockwise to 115. Press button. And then counterclockwise to the word east. Counterclockwise to the word east, but also the 46 in the words Tor. Okay, I gotta look at my screenshot again. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute while I investigate all this, because this requires a lot of brain power to put all these things together. This figure 8 in the middle. Figure 8 in the middle. Puerto Rico to the north. Vera to the east. Nuance south. Baraja west. It's kind of on the same angles as that map. It's interesting. Sacred Circle. Tor. 46. Oh. So... 46. Unless it just means turn it 46 degrees. But how can I turn something 46 degrees? Well, is that 6? Is that 6 moves? Because... Oh, interesting. Because these are in 8-degree increments. It's 360 divided by 8. 45, not 60. I'm trying to make increments of 60. Sorry, 1 second. I have a work thing I have to respond to. Sorry, had to deal with that. Okay, so Tor Lorette. This is tricky. 6 add 6, so 109 plus 6. So I think this is one number. I think we start at 115. We go counterclockwise to 46, and then clockwise to the word east. But so the thing is about word east is that is not describing 2 arrows, that's describing 1. Like, unless this is the closest you can get to both of them being pointed towards the word east. This points the hour hand to the word east. (46) 109, 115 counterclockwise. This is real tricky. I feel like I'm close, but I think I'm still missing a valuable interpretation of this. I think there's maybe a word I'm not interpreting correctly or something. Versus Rote. Oh, interesting. The Rotunda. Rotunda. That's why the rotunda only rotates clockwise. It's not a tortunda. Do we have unda as a suffix? Rotunda. No, we don't. Rotunda. Okay. Wonder if that means unda means room? Let me look at the directory entry for rotunda. Which is always shockingly on the first page. In the center of the room, a stone pivotal point, fitting function for a room named rotunda, which means clockwise room. Okay, so unda means room. Wow. You can find unda room. So I'm gonna have to go through the whole directory and read more of these descriptions and see if I can find more Arajan words. That's so cool. I love that they do that. Okay, back to reading over my notes. So I think 109. I can't decide if it's 109 and then 115 as like two separate numbers to enter. I'm assuming it's going to be 3 digits. That's what these kind of inputs usually are. So is it 109 and then 115 and then you turn counterclockwise toward the word east, but how much do you turn toward the word east? Or is it 109 and 115 is like, start with 109, add 6, your first number is 115, and then you toward lower et. Huh, you know what I hadn't really realized is... Oh, okay, 109 and 115 are definitely different steps. There's 3 different languages. Yeah, this is... Well, language is a stretch, but this is Roman numerals, this is English, this is Arajan. So it's 109, 115, then turn counterclockwise toward the word east. So, but I still don't know what counterclockwise toward the word east means. So, I'm pretty sure this is 109, 115, and counterclockwise toward the word east. Is that so? I mean, this is what I tried, right? I didn't try that? What? I could have sworn I tried that. Maybe I... Oh, was I literally pointing towards the number instead of the word east? Wow, okay. Damn, I thought, I was like, I could have sworn I'm doing this right. Okay, sorry. Wow. And this is, without a doubt, the key to that trunk. The Royal Key of Ares, a key crafted from infused Second Era gold and soot black onyx, adorned with the original insignia of the Ares family crest. Adorned with the original insignia of the Ares family crest. What is that? Oh, this, maybe? Or is it some of this stuff up here? This kind of looks like a crown. And then that's obviously... Wait, the Aries family crest. Key of Aries. I gotta go to my history. Oh, okay. So... Is it that... I don't have confirmation on this. My notes don't say this explicitly, but is it in the second era, before Orinda Aries, Arch Aries, and Araja? No, it was called Orindia, not Aries. So why is this the key of Aries? Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. Well, we can officially mark this one as done. This is going into our complete list. Very cool. So yeah, 109, 115 toward the word east. I think I missed by 1. I think I literally got it, but I was off by 1 tick of the clock. That's funny. Okay, well now we need Blessing of the Monk, and this key should just be available now. I imagine this will just always be open, and even if it's not, we can open it pretty easily. We know how to open it now. 6 add 6 tor lore et. So cool. So cool. And I definitely feel like I can get through this somehow. That still feels like something. Okay. What do we do now? 11 steps? Can we even make it to the planetarium? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's gonna take us a couple to even get to the house. No. We're just gonna call it a day. Call it a day here. Tomorrow we will need a burning glass. And we want to look for a shrine to get Blessing of the Monk, so that we can monk the treasure trove and put that in the outer room and bring that key to it. And what will be in there, I have no idea. What could be in that? I mean, it's just a little box, so it's going to be an item, presumably. I have no idea. I have no idea what could be in there. No guesses. I got no guesses. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Real quick, I am going to go take an Allegra because this fluffy little thing laying on the floor next to me is really bothering my nose. Speaking of which... okay. I will be right back. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but look at this thing. Look at it. It's so cute and precious. Oh, the blur. Come on, blur. Focus. There we go. Oh, she's so cute. I freaking love her. Oh, I'm gonna scream and squeeze her. Okay. Alright. What was I doing? What are we playing? Blueprints. Why is my little... Isn't there normally a little yellow blinking cursor for where you are? Why isn't it showing? That's weird. Okay, let's grab some ivory dye so we can get ourselves a shrine. So we can get the shrine, so we can get Blessing of the Monk, so that we can get the treasure trove outside the house. That's what we're doing. That's the goal. Hey, a conservator without even needing to reroll. Haven't seen that in ages. Ooh. Study to standard, I love. That is a very good room. Great hall, I'm a-okay with leaving unusual. And bedroom, honestly, I'm gonna make standard. I'd consider going unusual with it, but it's still good for... What's it called? It's still good for experiments, but it's just, I don't need the room really anymore for its normal use. Steps just haven't been a real issue in a long time. Love veranda because I forgot conservatory costs a gem. Damn. Love veranda because we need a burning glass today. So yeah, we'd actually love to see a coat check because we have a dowsing rod in there. Have a dowsing rod in the coat check. So we definitely want to try and find that. Hello, coupon book. Pick up. We want to find that, and we're gonna need a workshop, which shouldn't be too hard because I think we made it commonplace. I doubt there's anything for us to get from this. Gene Ribbon, Paul Withers. Wonder if any of these names matter. Because I remember seeing Detective... Can't remember his last name. Starts with a B. Bono? Detective Bono? I remember seeing the detective in here, but I wonder if any of these other names matter. March of 87. March of 87. That's while our mom was missing. Pool Series 8. Yeah. What are the odds this is going to give me anything useful? Okay. Nope. Nothing. Wasn't expecting to get anything out of it, but would have been a nice little surprise. I'll take a clock tower, honestly. Why not? Especially because these other options are not happening. This would be a kind of unfortunate silver stopwatch, seeing as we're very far away from any drafting locations, but maybe it'll have something else for us. Or nothing. Oh boy, stopwatch. Okay. So we'll probably try and go off the Mount Holly gift shop, I think. Yoink. Speed, 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 speed. Speed. I am speed incarnate. Run for your life. Yeah, I mean that's like nearly half our time gone. That is a third of our time gone. Spare veranda, don't mind if I do. Come with a gem, thank you. But rooms are free actually right now, so I don't really need to worry about that. Ouch, these still hurts. Are you unlocked? No. Doesn't work on security doors. Workshop, I almost went kitchen, but we just need a workshop today. Not gonna pick that up right now. makes you do the animation, but it doesn't cost the key. Take an observatory. Free for the gem. And free kitchen. Okay, not bad. Not bad. In the observatory, let's not click the spiral of stars yet. Ooh, yes. Love those. Screw it. I'm not gonna need more than what this is gonna give me. Then lose. Oh. Then lose something. Gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. Then lose. Oh boy. Okay, so there's gonna be a. There's gonna be a very specific location you're gonna want to draft it. Like, then lose something for each empty column or something. Like maybe I want to make sure I've got a room in each column. Something like that. That's an interesting mechanic. I like that. Complicating the observatory a bit. We just buy out all of this. Even though bananas take a year to purchase. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bananas. And 91 steps, just like that. Because of those 91 steps, I'm going to go back and fill in all of the spaces we've missed so far. You have a lever for me, which I don't need. I need a, let's see if I can do this, a magnifying glass, a battery? Why do I always forget crafting? Metal detector and a magnifying glass. Okay. Metal detector, magnifying glass. We might need a key card today. Yeah, and we're still looking for some ivory dye. Oh, crap. Crap. Gotta go back through our conservatory. Good thing we have 91 steps and mistakes don't matter. Coat check. Yeah, we really want to find a coat check today. Coat check would be huge. Maybe I'll even roll for it over here in the corner. Lab, kind of interesting. Kind of running out of really good experiments. Maybe I can get the one that gives me an item. Yeah, maybe we can find that one. That'd be cool. This little red bit right here, every single time I enter this room, in my peripheral vision, I think that is a coin purse. Every single time. We didn't get the item one, so the apples would have been nice yesterday. We can do 2 more gems, lower the reservoir. May as well. I mean, it is like a semi-long-term goal of ours, so keys is nice, but we're already at 6, so oh, we did get the random 1 item. What? Am I blind? Okay. Can we afford this, really? Setting your keys to 0, a little tough, but I'm going to risk it. We need like 4 or 5 drafts to trigger the emergency protocol. 4 or 5 triggers, sorry, which is drafting 4 or 5 gemmed rooms. Or we could wait until we get up to the 9th rank, where we will have probably, no, because that's when we really need the keys. Okay, I think we're going with this. This might be rough to get around, but if we can get enough triggers at the beginning, then the lack of keys won't matter anymore. Right facing room. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm tempted by utility closet, just because of that key carded door up there, but key, thank you. I should have left that key there because it's probably going to be taken from me. So you know what, let's use these keys here. Use them while we've got them, because okay, that's huge. We can come back for these keys. Ivory dye, we can go get our shrine and some coins. We can come back for those keys when we run out, when we inevitably run out of them. Geist bedroom, I am actually okay with skipping for now. Morning room, we've already got our spare veranda. So morning room is cool. Did we find... We found a shovel. It's okay. It's not ideal, but... Secret garden key is cool. Okay, what do we want here? I mean, we want our dowsing rod, really. Commissary could get us a magnifying glass pretty easily, and maybe even a metal detector too. It can sell both those things, but I'm gonna look for the dowsing rod specifically. Come on. Damn. Lost and found. Do we need rare items? I don't think we need any rare items, and I mean, we don't have a... This is a perfect spot for the lost and found, because we never have to come back to it unless we want to. But I should probably just go walk in closet here. Rabbit's foot is nice. Lucky rabbit's foot is great. Happy about that. And this may come in handy since our experiment might screw us. Okay. 3 keys in there. Let's just draft this entrance hall room before we get too far away from it. This would be an excellent code check right here. No, these are all awful, but I shouldn't waste a reroll on them when I really need to find the shrine. Guess I'll just take a pantry. Ugh. Bad room. I guess I could have just taken the chapel to get it out of the pool, but honestly, chapel's just kind of a free 3-doored room at this point. We have so much money. It's like no longer really a threat. We also are going to need to actually find the treasure trove at some point today as well. Oh, I hate these. Away, I guess? We haven't even triggered our experiment once. I'll leave that as well. We want to leave keys we can come back for after we've lost our keys. What is going on here? You know what? Damn, this is facing the other way. Geist is cool, but I have to go all the way back around the kitchen, and then when I run out of keys, I have to come all the way back here for more. I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, this isn't going according to plan. Not going according to plan. Drawing room is great here. Drawing room is fantastic. Now I can re-roll for some Spency rooms. Or this is a great secret garden. I mean, we don't have a conference room yet, so it's a little annoying, but that's fine. Diggy diggy. Diggy diggy. Maybe a metal detector right here? Oh my god, he's cracked. I freaking love asking for a thing and then having that thing just be there. It's so fun. Okay, metal detector. Now if we find a commissary, we just hope a magnifying glass is in there. If not, we'll be on the lookout for an attic, probably. That's my guess. We have no reason to open these. No reason to open these at all. Yeah. Study. Laundry room can get us more keys and stuff. Man. Alright, break room, more keys that we can come back for. We'll just solve it and then not take them, unless it gives us like a key card or a special key. 18. Remember how this works. 18 divided by 10 gives you 1.8. Rounded to the second place gives you 2. That's what I've been doing wrong. Last time I was rounding to the xth place, like 1s, 10s, 100s, but it's the first, second, third place from the right. So if you end up with 82, 2 lines means round to the tenths. But if you end up with 8.2, 2 lines means round to the ones, the singles. Okay. 5, so rounded to the second place means we round up to 10 for that? Yeah, okay. 20 times 10, 200. 200 divided by 18, I don't feel like doing in my head. 11.1 rounded. It's 11.1 repeating. 200 divided by 18 is 11.1 repeating. So, I mean, I guess we just call it 11.1 and then we round it to the... Round it down to 10 divided by... No. What? Okay. 20 times 10. 200. Oh, minus 18. Duh. 200 minus 18. And then rounded is just going to be 200 again. Okay. 200 divided by 20 is 10. Got it. Okay. Oh my god. A third of 10. 3.3 rounded gives you... But rounded to one place gives you 3... Gives you 3? 3 plus 2 plus a third? Oh my god, these have gotten so much harder. This is... I hate this. Okay, so 10 divided by 3 is 3 and a third. 3.3. 3.3 rounded to the first place. I mean, it's 3.3 repeating, so is this 3.3 plus 2 plus 0.3? Gives you 6.6? No. So this has to be 3.3 rounded down to 3. Plus 2 is 5, plus a third, then rounded back down, still ends up with 5? Oh, those have gotten harder. Keycard, hello, love that. Those have gotten a lot harder. Oh my god, that's... You can no longer just... Like, if that was the kind of puzzle that had been showing up in Dare mode, when I had press only correct numbers, I would have just never taken the billiard room. But that's not what we were getting. We were getting 1 plus 5 times 3, you know? Commissary. Okay, give me a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass? No. Okay, buy out the gems, and now keys we can get whenever we want. Okay, this experiment is going to be great. If we can start triggering it, this experiment is going to be very good. Cloister, for sure. Triggers the experiment, we lose all our keys. We gained a sleeping mask. Not exactly what we want. There's a replacement key, just like that. Okay. Yeah, sleeping mask, not ideal, but that's okay. And we can buy keys when we need them. We're getting a lot of security carded doors, despite not having seen security. Courtyard is great. There's our dowsing rod. Oh, is it silly to take the courtyard? I mean, courtyard increases our luck. It is a green room, so it also... Our veranda will be happy. We can still find the dowsing rod again? Maybe this is dumb, but I'm gonna do this and just still hope we can find an attic. Now there should be no items for this room to give me, so it should give me a trunk, yeah. Because we already have a metal detector, a shovel, and a sledgehammer, and I think those are all the outdoor items, or all the big items that can show up in green rooms. Pretty confident that's how it works. Pebbles, smashy. Keys? Okay. Take you, I'll leave that key there, and hope we can draft an expensive room here. We just want a magnifying glass, that's all I'm asking for. These are bad. Chapel, good enough? Chapel's good enough. Hello, little keys. Don't need a locksmith. Don't need a laundry room. Obviously don't want a tunnel. Guess we'll take the locksmith and just see what special key we get out of it. Why's our metal detector still going? You, hello. 2 piles of coins. That's interesting. Yeah, you know, we never really paid attention to these guys. I know I've mentioned that one other time, but I'm really surprised by how little information we have about those guys. Okay, so looking at our tomb statues list, we have Rinda, Lydia, Rinna. We don't know Joya. Dahlia. Vea. No. We don't know Vea. Mila. And Draxus obviously isn't in here. Okay. Getting close-ish. Special key. What do you got? A... rainbow key doesn't help us. Prism key. Couldn't think of the name. Because we can't use it on blue rooms and we're looking for an attic. Screwed. I've got so much money, I'll just buy 3 keys. Who cares if they go away? So much cash. Security. We have a key card, but also keys just aren't a problem for us. But these are all dead ends. Bunk room is going to double our keys, not that we actually need that. Maybe I just take the die from the guy's bedroom. Yeah, I'll do that. Unfortunately, there's no connections here, so to get back to our workshop we have to go all the way around. I'm just going to take this guy's bedroom, get the 2 more die, so we can use a couple and still have some to go find our shrine. We still haven't found the... Right, key. We still haven't found the treasure trove. So, definitely still on the lookout for that as well. Prism key for a green room here? What green room would this offer us? I mean, it'll give us an aquarium for sure. Maybe a second cloister? Ooh, I love that. Love another cloister. I love how you can force that kind of stuff with the prism key. You can, like, break the drafting rules with the prism key, and that's really good. I was hoping that would give us another cloister, and it did, so our luck is really up there. Hello, back of the... back of the foundation. So you are Rinna. Yeah, cloister of Rinna. Cool. Lockpick worked. I guess we could take the boiler room and turn off the high pressure condenser again. We really have a need for it. How many mechanical rooms do we have? Lab. I think it's just the lab. And workshop. 2. So this would be a 3-doored mechanarium. 1, 2, and it'd give us 1 special room. Just throw a bedroom here. Apple, hello. Smash. Give me a key? No, just coins. Just coins I don't need. Alright, so you're gonna be locked. Lockpick kit didn't work. We'll go try the other side. Can I still pull this lever? No. Unpullable. Unpullable. Locked? Not locked. Master bedroom. It's not ideal. Because we have a crap ton of steps. It triggers our experiment, which is really what we want. Do we assume we can re-roll for a 3-doored room here and get into the foundation and out that side? I think yes. I'll take the master. Trigger the experiment. You gained a silver key. Oh, it can give you special keys. Okay, not really what I want, but replacement key. Thank you. Because our luck is so high. Still beeping. What are you beeping at now? Sometimes... there we go. So hard to find the basics. Okay, there should be nothing else in this room for us. We've kind of done everything else there is to this room. Okay, and we have a replacement key, so we can go hit up the bedroom and hope to get a 3-doored room without having to use too many rerolls. Actually, silver key is excellent here. Rotunda does what we need it to do. Take a rotunda. Gets the job done. You have gained a coin purse. Cool. Still not a magnifying glass, which is really what I want. How are we gonna find a magnifying glass? Commissary didn't have one. Let's look at our list of rooms. Where can magnifying glass spawn? Parlor, nook, classroom, lab is all I have written. I know there's more than that. I think there's a couple I didn't write down. Pretty sure there's a couple I haven't written down. Okay. What do you got for me? Multi-gem room? Vault's a multi-gem room. We're getting a little low on gems now. Magnifying glass. Replacement key. All of our luck is just replacing our keys for us. We're not even, like, needing to go back for our keys. Huh. Trunk in here. That's cool. That replaces the gems. Thank you very much. Wait, what? Wait, did it give me a magnifying glass and I missed the notification? The vault gave me a magnifying glass and I missed it. Alright, lit. We got our magnifying glass. Okay, so we're getting past the next door. Is there a reason I was looking at these? I don't think so. No, we have no reason to look at these right now. Okay, so I guess we'll finish off. We need to find a... We still need to find a... I can get there. Treasure trove. We still need to find a treasure trove. So... We're up on the higher ranks, so these are the good places to find them. Don't need the parlor anymore. May as well casino for the experiment, and because casino can possibly earn us allowance. If you put in 100, we got 118 gold. Oh, we missed allowance by 1. We also missed 200 gold by 1. Very rude. Damn. Alright, well, scoop up some of this. Not totally broke. We do have a broken lever we could use in here, but don't really have a need to. Lockpick kit? No. So we'll have to go back for a key if we want to hop in there. We need a terminal, which the nearest one is all the way down in the lab. Yeah, we don't have security. I guess maybe we can find an office, but we need a terminal to trigger the emergency protocol. So we can stop dealing with this key nonsense. Damn it. Okay. Well, you had a key. No, you didn't have a key? Where was that key? We left one behind. Oh my god, I don't even remember where I left them behind. I'll just buy one from the commissary. We got so much cash. So many steps. I'll buy 2. By 2, and then we'll go hit up the... Oh, okay, going the wrong way. I know how to maneuver. We'll go hit up that top right corner first. No, we won't, because that means I have to rotate. Rotating is annoying. Rotating is slow. There's our office. Okay. So we no longer have to deal with keys. This will solve that problem for us. Blackbridge Grotto into the shelter. Take a reading. Bada boom, bada bing. Free. Free doors. Sure. Spread some gold. Doubt we'll need it, but... log into network. Swan Song. Remote terminal access. I'm just realizing that I still don't really know why Swan Song is the password. I mean, the swan for the Epsons. But Swan Song is the jewel heist, his swan song? Something like that? Is that the implication, maybe? Like, a swan song is like, kind of like a magnum opus, right? Like, it's like your crowning achievement. Let me just... Swan song, I want to get a correct definition. A person's final public performance, professional activity before retirement. Wow. I did not know that. It's your final public performance. So, wow, Swan Song is actually a very clever password. He is saying, this heist, all of what I've done here is my Swan Song. There's our treasure trove. Excellent. Great news. Got that done. Now we just need to go find a shrine, get Blessing of the Monk, end here, and then tomorrow we can pop that key in that trunk, in that special Arindia box. Oh, you still require a key? That's annoying. Let's see if we can find one. And today we'll just finish our day. Music Room does it. We'll finish our day by hitting up the workshop and building a burning glass and seeing what's down there. Music Room triggers the experiment. Gave us a salt shaker. Prism key. Don't we already have a prism key? No, we used it on the cloister, right? Okay. And immediately we're gonna pop this key in here. Let's go to our list. I can't remember. I still don't think we've looped back around yet. This will be our 23rd chest. Let me confirm that it's the 26. Oh, I did this last time. 3 times I drafted it outside. Okay, so black box, moon symbol, green memo, black chest, moon symbol, and it says, as you have always suspected, there is more to the den than meets the eye. Come on, what? Okay, is this gonna turn out to be false? It's a green memo. Oh my god. I gotta go through my list. We have... green memos you find in this room will always be true, but it's a green memo, so we don't know if we can trust that. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. Written on a blue memo. Okay. So green memos in white boxes are always lies. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. We know that is true. And it's green, but in a blue chest. The previous box was true, yeah, which it was a handwritten memo. 2 realms of the same color. That was a green memo in a white chest, and that's false. Okay. And this is a green memo in a white chest. Yeah, so you're wrong. Yeah, duh, you're wrong. Okay. The previous box, yeah. The true treasure of the trove is not in this room. Oh. The true treasure of the trove is not even in the room? Oh no. So whatever we're gonna get out of this box, I mean, we're gonna get the key, and then we're gonna take the key to the treasure trove, and I assumed that was gonna be the real treasure. But this is saying, oh, but this is red, duh. Red memo. Yeah, okay. So the true treasure trove will be in the box, good. All boxes marked by suns contain memos that are true. Okay, it's a blue memo, so all memos marked by suns are true. Pink boxes marked with moons are always false. Pink boxes marked with moons, okay. But that was a green memo, so we're not sure. I think so. There's no realm that flies the white flag. That is a green memo in a pink chest with a moon. Pink chest with a moon. Yeah, okay. And we know that's false, because Morajai's flag is white. I'm pretty sure. The previous box was true, but this was a red memo. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You'll need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. That is true. Blue boxes marked by heat waves contain false statements. It's a blue memo, so blue boxes with heat waves are false. Okay. Green memos and blue boxes are sometimes false, but that's a red memo. Fen Ares borders a poetic realm. I can't remember if that's true or not. It never rains in Arch Ares is very false, and that's a green memo and a white chest, which we knew. Green memos and pink boxes are always false. Oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed by this. So this is a green memo in a black chest with a moon. Well, this is a green memo in a white chest, which means it's false, but it was handwritten? Oh my god. Okay. I cannot at the moment determine the veracity of this claim. I can't do it. My brain won't let me. I think this is a lie. I think this note is making fun of me. I think it's saying, as you always thought, there's more to the den, and there isn't. I think. Okay, that's gonna be my takeaway for now. Alright, let's see if we can... I mean, is there any reason to keep going? I mean, maybe we'll find like an observatory to end our day in or something. We'll keep going just kind of haphazardly. Oh, or we could freeze? Freezes coins and gems. Do we need coins or gems? I'm always so nervous about taking this. Do we need coins or gems? We don't need either of those to work the workshop. I mean, do we even really benefit from taking a freezer right now? Oh, a tiny little fly in my house. Ah, I'm so uncomfortable with taking the freezer. I'm gonna take the secret passage and go for shops, and maybe we'll hit the showroom. Showroom. Neat. Oh, I'm out of gems, you dum-dum. Alright, well, the aquarium's free because of our hall pass. And we won't lose steps walking into it. How neat is that? It's coin. And a brick. Thank you very much. You're still beeping? Why are you still beeping? Hello. Hello, little coin. Alright, just connect me to the gym so I don't have to go all the way back around. Can you do that for me? Ballroom. That's fine. I'm A-okay with that. A-okay with that. Here's our key. Our gems returned to us. Any items laying around? No? Okay, now connect me to the gym. Come on. I'm literally gonna use a reroll just so that I don't have to walk all the way around. You lazy piece of shit. Gained a silver key. Okay, we have 210 gold. We can afford all of this. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Love it. Okay. I actually forgot there was one more spot to draft up here. On the off chance I get a Tamara room, just so that it'll apply to my clock tower, should I go do that? Nah, there's no need. There's no need. Hello, banana. Banana. Alright. Apple. Oh my god, I forgot we had a silver spoon. Okay, look at all these freaking items. What is it? Metal detector. Burning glass. Assemble! Burning glass, assemble! Alright, anything else we should make? What other items could we possibly need? Let me look at the list of items. What else could we possibly need down in that tunnel? We've already used a power hammer. No shovel detector, no dowsing rod. Maybe a pick sound amplifier, maybe a door we have to pick or something. But that required a metal detector, which we used. Electromagnet? Can't see an electromagnet being needed. Jackhammer, I don't think so, because I think we've proven that doesn't do anything special. And not a lucky purse, so... Okay. Let's go see what it do. Oh my gosh, I'm like nervous. When did we get a watering can? We have so many items. I don't even know where half of these came from. I just accumulated them. Using our 3 rerolls, let's go... Oh, I'm glad I didn't take the freezer. I wouldn't have had any money to put in the shrine. Let's go find the shrine. And we will look at our little table that we've got written down to get a blessing of the monk. I still really desperately think that the game should tell you that information. It's crazy that it doesn't. Why are you showing up? None of these are tomorrow rooms. Alright, let's look at our list. Monk, do we have 77? No. Do we have 61? No. We can put 45 gold in to get 5 days of monk. Oh, this is gonna take ages. 20, 30, 40, 45. Let me just verify. Blessing of the monk, 5 days, 45 gold. Blessing of the monk, TY. Hello, you. Okay, so we end our day in the treasure trove for sure, and right now we're gonna go burning glass that door down at the end of the tunnel. See if there's another door. See if we're done yet or not. I imagine we're not. This seems like this is going to be a long quest. I mean, we've opened, what, 5 doors now? I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 10 of them. I'm kind of running out of ideas for what the doors could require, unless they can, like, require specific keys or something. 0. Ooh, okay. Okay, that I can do. I can do that. Haha. Man, the non-linear aspect of this game, it's entirely possible you get down... No, it's not. It's not. Because... Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's entirely possible you get down to the end of that tunnel without the microchips, but it's not. Because removing the crates from the tunnel requires the like additional packets that you get from putting up the satellite dish, and the satellite dish requires the 3 microchips. But there was something I did on another day that I can't remember right now that required microchips, where I could have found that thing before I had all the microchips, and I don't remember what that thing was. Man, I would have been so annoyed if I got to that door and then I didn't have the steps to go get the microchips and come back. I'm glad we have just a crap ton of steps. Today has been an excellent example of just meta progress popping off left, right, and center. I mean, we've had a million keys and we've lost a million keys, and then we hacked the system with the experiment, the emergency protocol. We had like 20 gems at one point. We've still used all of them. We have this many items, including 4 items from the from the showroom. Whoa, cool. It's the Mount Holly symbol. Okay, this one has to be the last door, right? Let me in. How open? Damn. I have some thoughts. My first one is maybe it requires whatever's in the box in the treasure trove. My second thought is maybe it requires reclaiming the crown. My third thought should technically be swapped with my second. Maybe it just requires the crown from room 46. But it's interesting how there's no indication of how to open this. It's just locked. Okay. My strongest theory at the moment, I think, is that it's going to require reclaiming the crown? Maybe? I don't know, actually. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. But we'll see. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave these here. Because I don't need to go out to the end of the Blackbridge Grotto really anymore. So I'll leave these here. I am going to go draft this real quick, just see... Well, do I have any reason to do that? I want to do that, but I don't know why. I felt like I had a reason to go draft that, and I've forgotten what it was. You know what? We can take the foundation to get there way faster. I felt like I had a reason to go draft that room, and now I can't think of it. So I'm gonna go... I mean, I'm taking the foundation up anyway, so... I'll take the foundation up there, I'll draft that room real quick, and then go end our day in the treasure trove. And tomorrow, I think we'll just literally walk right out of the house, go get the key. What am I doing? Go get the key, and take it out to the treasure trove in the outer room. But I always forget the treasure trove costs 1 gem. Okay, that's fine. We have a gemstone cavern, so no biggie. No biggie. This game, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This game is just... It's good. It's really good. It's deep. Did I press the button? Hello? This game is deep and consistently expansive in a way that is unique and refreshing every time. The mechanics are so well thought out. I think it's phenomenally balanced. I've seen a lot of people complain about RNG, and I just feel like I haven't experienced the hatred for the RNG that I've seen people have. I, for the most part, have found the RNG to be very manageable, you know? Planetarium, no, we're ending our day in the treasure trove, so... Why are you showing up? Oh, because it's a tomorrow room, and I have a clock tower, and... Yeah, I guess I'll throw a sauna here. Yeah. I have not found the RNG to be, like, too inhibitive. And I am definitely starting to get to the more precise puzzles. The puzzles requiring... Oh, mother. The rotunda is rotated. I have to go all the way around again. That's so annoying. I am getting to the point of the, like, pretty precise puzzles requiring subset of things to all go right on one day. Who knows, maybe they're gonna get even more complicated, but I have found the game gives me tools to work around those problems, you know? I'll just go check what our reservoir is looking like. Not that low. Definitely needs to be lowered more. I'm gonna go pop the north lever, actually. And, oh, do we even have access to the antechamber? No, we don't. Did we take a weight room today? No weight room, so no south. Okay, we don't even have room. Damn, I was gonna say, maybe I could just go grab the blue Crown of the Blueprints in case that's what I need, but I don't have access. I don't have a lever to pull for the antechamber that I have actual access to. Like, I have the secret garden, but I don't have access to the east or west side. I hate running. I hate all the running. So much of the running. Run, run, run. Run. Run, run, run. An old shoe? Will it help me run faster? Some kind of sick joke to you, game? Alright, we're going literally straight up this entire way. Right into the treasure trove. The heck is that? This game, dude, it just makes me... it makes me crazy. I mean, that's probably just a smudge, right? Now I'm looking at... do these patterns matter? Oh god, do they? The diamonds getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then smaller. Bigger. I mean, please tell me these don't mean anything. I think I'm blueprints braining. I think I'm just blueprints braining. Walk away. Walk away. Don't let it consume you. Okay, that was a crazy day. That was a just absolutely crazy day. I mean, look at these items. I'm gonna hide myself for a second. Look at these friggin' items. And the steps. I mean, we've used over 100 steps, and we still have 83. We used a billion keys, including all the ones we lost, and there's even like, there's like 3 keys waiting back in the pool, and like some other places. This is bonkers. 10 triggers on our experiment. So cool. Okay, I end my day here. Tomorrow, treasure trove in the outer room, and we just run right out there. We grab the key, and we go open the treasure trove. I think that's literally, that's what we're doing. That's the plan. Okay. I'm excited. We've been working on this one for a long time. The puzzles we're doing now are so... Let's give you another view of this. Steps taken, only 105 with 88 left. I thought it was going to be more than that. Items found 16. The puzzles we're doing now are so long-term. I love the way the game has slowly increased the length of puzzles. Like, you start out working on puzzles where it's like, just bring this item here, you know, or just find this room, basically. Like, I remember thinking the puzzle where you go into the chapel, you write down the numbers of all the statues, and then you pull the levers down in the tomb in the right order. I remember thinking that was crazy. And that seems like a hilariously simple puzzle now. I mean, this game just builds and builds and builds, and you get to know the world, and you become a part of the world, and you start to understand the estate, and even the role the estate plays in the greater world and the history of the world. And all of these puzzles have more meaning than just pull the levers in the right order. Like, now we're working on pulling the levers in the statue's natural order and stuff. Like, it's just the way And the puzzles I'm working on now are also not just like, I don't know, get power to the garage. It's like, figure out how to open this treasure trove, this ancient black print that you have to find outside of the house. And to do that, you need to have found all of this information that relates to the lore and the greater world as a whole, like using Arajan to put together the cipher that helps you solve the code that gets you the key to the treasure trove. Like, it's so cool. There's so much going on now. Adding to this list, blue door with Mount Holly symbol. Unopenable. Maybe bring, maybe need to reclaim crown? That's my guess. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I don't think there's anything we need to do. I think we literally, key first. Okay, down here, get the key. We go down here, past the castle puzzle, get the key, and then we run up to the outer room, draft a treasure trove out there, and see what the key does. That's it. That's what we gotta do. Chess puzzle is always one door further than I think it is. Okay, now is this going to be pre-opened for us? No, we have to do it again. Okay. 109. 109. 115. And around. So I think I entered this, and it's this. Oh my god, and the time changes to 8 when you open it. I didn't notice that. The hands spun around and set to 8? What the heck? This game, dude. I still don't really know what's going on with the 8s. No, there's no 8 in this. I was thinking maybe 8 was like a part of the Ares. Oh, it's a K and an A. Or K and an E? This is an A. This looks like a K. Key of Ares. But then this also looks like an E. Maybe this is like an upside down Y, and it's spelling key. I don't know. Key of Ares. Okay. I'm thinking this trunk is going to have... What is this trunk gonna have in it? What is the line in the treasure trove? The real treasure? The true treasure? The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. So what would the true treasure be? I mean, maybe like some kind of note? Like a really old note from like an old king or something? Like a... Like, I mean, I'm picturing, because there's an Arindian core on the chest. I'm thinking maybe the chest will be like something from ancient Arindia. Hey. Okay. We have our key. We have our special box. Do we still get all the money? Oh my god, we do. Screw it, I'm not even waiting. Heck are you? An Ajeran Royal Scepter. Okay. Ajera was, if I look at my history, Ajera is the first era. Okay, so this thing is real old. When you pick up Royal Scepter, choose a color. Does it give you Banner of the King? Floor plans of the chosen color. Oh, the color changes are more common today. If you call today in a room matching the chosen color, Royal Scepter will not be lost at the end of the day? What? Hey. Sorry, so much to process. Okay, first of all, Araja, Orica, Nuance, Archaries, Fen Aries, Orinda Aries, Mount Holly. Okay, first of all, this is the scepter. Reclaim the throne. This. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Okay, so the crown of the blueprints, the effigy, the scepter. You bring all of those items to the throne room? Royal Scepter. Cursed effigy. I think that's what it is. Crown of the Blue. I think that's what we need to do. Okay. These treasure trove notes, I'm gonna put these on the back burner. I'm gonna move this to complete for now. There's definitely a chance that this is not complete. There is a chance that there's more to do with these memos, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Okay, wow. Castle puzzle complete. Treasure trove complete. For these in the complete list. Oh my gosh. We're doing stuff today. Things are happening today. Okay, so now back to this. This is a crazy item. I mean, this is bonkers good. This is a Banner of the King in an item. Oh, you know what sucks? Oh man, you could potentially lose this to the Lost and Found. I hate that. Okay, I was gonna say, the fact that it's not lost at the end of the day, if you call it a day in a room that matches the color, means you can just keep using it over and over again. But Lost and Found could take this from you, and my first thought when I was looking at this is like, wow, this is really cool, but holy crap, it's so hard to get. There's so many steps to get this thing. But if we end up losing it to Lost and Found, we'll have to go through this process again. I guess all we need is a Blessing of the Monk and a treasure trove to get it back, because we can always go get the key. But this thing is so cool. I'm also kind of having a thought right now about we drafted a secret passage. Yeah, literally right here. We drafted a secret passage as our outer room, and we pulled a yellow book and we got nothing. And we were thinking maybe one of the other ones works better. What if we pull a secret passage and pull the book that matches our Royal Scepter? That might work. I am going to... Why? Oh, I have to choose a color right now? Oh, no, don't make me do that. Oh, that's annoying. I have to choose the color right now. I can't... Oh, no. Okay. Well, I want to go blue, because I want to go see if this scepter will just open that door now that it's set to blue. And am I going to get a chance to change this color again tomorrow morning, or does it stay this color? Oh man, so many questions. Okay, I'm going to set it to blue. And then I don't know what we're gonna Blessing of the Monk today. But I'm gonna set it to blue and just see. Okay. Set it to blue and see if it will open that door. That feels like... I mean, it's got the symbol on it. It's got the Mount Holly... the blue Mount Holly symbol on it. That feels like what it would be made for. The thing is, there was no like input. There wasn't like a place where I could insert the scepter and hope for that to open it or whatever. I guess maybe it'll just magically open when I get close to it. This game has kind of proven to us that magic exists, you know. Despite my many complaints. God, this is so cool. I am absolutely loving what's going on in this game right now. Oh. The microchips go back? That's annoying. I've never really looked at these shapes. Do these matter? I wonder if those shapes matter. That's so annoying. The microchips get put back. Damn, just as I'm glazing the game, I am right back to complaining. This game is tedious, man. All of the walking back and forth at the speed of a freaking snail and watching animations over and over again. I know I was just glazing how freaking awesome this game is and how much fun I am having unraveling these puzzles right now. But good God, it's so slow. Let me run faster, please. I don't care if it's an item. No, I don't want it to be an item. I want it to be a permanent upgrade. Let me go to the gym, work out, and get faster. Please. Please, please, dear God. Please, oh my God, let me go faster. Wait 1 second. Not important. Not important. Not more important than what we're doing right now. Now, this scepter. If this scepter doesn't work for this door, it's probably going to be reclaiming the throne. That's my assumption. I don't know. Because the throne, I mean, is the throne going to have the Mount Holly? The throne is going to be like an ancient Arindian throne. Because it's a black print. Like, the throne's not going to have the Mount Holly logo on it like this scepter does. I think this scepter is going to do it. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. Man, okay. Scepter doesn't do it. Interesting. Like, get any information from this door? 4 lines on each side, obviously 8. And the weird pattern in the background. I don't think I'm getting anything out of that. Okay. Well, we need to end today in a blue room to keep our royal scepter. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking, so maybe we start working on reclaiming the throne now. What should we monk today? We could monk... We could try and get to room 46 today and see if maybe the crown and the scepter together will open that door, but I'm pretty confident that door is going to be opened by reclaiming the crown. I guess? I mean, I literally just said I didn't think that's what it was going to be, and then I said I was confident it was going to be the scepter, so now I'm really not sure. I think we need to work on reclaiming the crown, which requires getting to... Ah, so that's where the difficulty comes in. Wow, this is hard. We need to find a shrine so that we can get a cursed effigy. We need our scepter, and we need to get to room 46. We need to get to room 46 while cursed. Oh man. And then reclaim the throne. So we're probably gonna set our scepter to black to do that, because it will be hard to find the throne room otherwise, unless we want to switch to... what happens if you have different colors set to your Banner of the King and your scepter? You know, if we put our scepter to... If we put our scepter to black, or we could put our scepter... Ooh, does the scepter need to be blue? To, like, match your crown or something? Like, I mean, if I get to the throne room and my scepter is orange, and my crown is blue, is it gonna... So, well, I was thinking... Okay, what the way I got there is I was thinking I can set my scepter to black to help me find the throne room, but setting it to black doesn't really help us at all with finding room 46 with a curse. So maybe it would be better to use Banner of the King to make our way through use one to offset the other, kind of. Sorry, I'm not voicing my opinions very well. I'm really trying to think through this puzzle. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be really tricky. Scepter, effigy, crown. So ideally we don't draft an outer room until later in the day. We make sure we get to room 46, we get the crown of the blueprints, we have some ivory dye, we go get the shrine, and presumably already have our scepter, and presumably have already found a throne room. Yeah, we want to find the shrine last, because I think taking the effigy sets your steps to 13. So we'll probably want to set ourselves up with like an early dining room somewhere around here, so that we can go grab the effigy, come back, and get a meal. That's what I'm thinking. Wow, crazy puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then we'll come back and start working on this. Okie dokie. Oop. So what to do today? We have set our Royal Scepter to blue. I am hoping that it's going to allow me to change that tomorrow. I'm hoping it allows me to change that tomorrow, like every day, and not that I have to lose it and go get a new one to change the color. That would be annoying. That'd be annoying for sure. This thing's so cool. The different cores that were on it, depending on the color you chose, so neat. Man, okay. Final door. So, today, what do we do today? I mean, we still have a bunch of blue tents to do. And we do have our scepter set to blue, so that'll be helpful for that. I would like to continue to try and... I would like to continue finding the conservatory most days, because if we can find the throne room in the conservatory and set that to a more common, that would really help with getting this particular puzzle done. Oh, we do have 3 keys. Oh, no. We never grabbed the cash out of the treasure trove. Alright, let's go do that. Yeah, I do really want to change that. So, I guess we'll work on some blue tents for today. It's not like we're setting ourselves up for... I mean, are we setting ourselves up to reclaim the throne? Cursed effigy, crown of the blue prince. I mean, it wouldn't be today. We'd be setting it up for tomorrow, because we'll need a cursed effigy. Maybe we can coat check the cursed effigy? Yeah, maybe we could coat check the cursed effigy so we don't even need the shrine. And then all we have to do is keep running days until we find a throne room. I'm very concerned about the scepter needing... I can't decide if the scepter is going to need to be black, because we're reclaiming the crown of the throne room, which is a black print, or if it's going to need to be blue to match our crown. I don't know. Or I mean, maybe it won't even matter. It feels like it's going to matter. I'm just imagining I get there with my scepter set to orange or green, and it's like, what crown am I reclaiming with my Kororika scepter, you know? Maybe it's gonna need to be black. Hello, scepter. Okay, so let's see. We need to do some blue tent stuff. I do still want to figure out the final 2 statues. Where can I find information on Joya and Vea? Where can I find that? Let me look around my notes for a minute. Okay. I don't think I have any information about Joya or Vea. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything in my notes anywhere. So we'll have to just keep looking. We'll keep looking. So today I mean, we've already got our outer room anyway, so it's not like we're getting the tomb today. So we're going for blue tents stuff, and maybe we can't really work on any of our other goals right now. Yeah, looking at all our goals, that's all we can really work on today is blue tents. So I'm gonna try and do that fast. Just get up there. Let me look at my list, my blue tents list. Keep that open, so we can figure out what rooms we really want to do. Gallery for sure. Closet, attic, storeroom. Let's try and get some of the common blue rooms done today, maybe, while we're at it. We absolutely look for the conservatory here. Oh wow, is the scepter gonna pull really hard toward blue rooms? How hard does it pull? Oh, scepter plus the rook power. Scepter set to green means we could get the conservatory all the time. Wow. I'll take a coat check. Take a coat check, and we can... I mean, we'll grab the dowsing rod for now. And then, I don't know what we'll check in place of it. Arrows. Arrows. They're a thing. They're a thing. Screenshotting that for sure. We have commissary, den, weight room, sauna, drawing room, study. Yeah, I keep forgetting I want to screenshot these. Coat check. Coat check is sneaky. Oh my goodness. This game. What are these arrows gonna mean? If they were all like one direction, like commissary had an up, study had a left or whatever, that might make some sense to me, but they're all... Especially the commissary one is just like a whole collection of arrows. I am convinced they mean something, but I can't fathom what. There's nothing that even feels remotely close. Alright, dowsing rod. What are you gonna point me to? Workshop? Workshop? Weird. Weird it wouldn't point to the workshop, because the workshop always comes with an item. Because we have the dowsing rod, we're going to want a workshop, so I'll take it. What do you got for me? Battery pack? It's fine. Let's go see if we can get the conservatory in the other corner. I think this blue scepter is going to pull really hard. We will want a planetarium to end our day in today for sure, because it's blue for for the scepter, and it's stars, which always nice. Car keys, bleh. Oh, wait, we can't use the scepter to smash, can we? Scepter smash? No. Observatory, planetarium. Is the dowsing rod gonna move each time? It is. It's gonna move each time we reroll. Conservatory, conservatory, conservatory. Come on. No. Wow, the scepter is pulling hard. I mean, we are getting just only blue rooms. Always take the trophy room. I still think axing this and making it common was the best thing we've done in the game. Recognition of affluence. In recognition of visiting 8 realms in 8 months. In recognition of rumination. For some reason, A and D don't work here, but left and right arrow keys do. Recognition of completing your bequest. Recognition of a daring and brave bird. That's so cute. Recognition of... Oh, man. Doing the impossible. These are so hard to read. Alright. Do that later. Those are impossible to read. Attic. Lots of items. Drafting studio we literally do not have a need for anymore. Like, ever. So, take an attic. Although, damn it, I gotta keep my blue tents list open. We want to prioritize taking rooms that we have already gotten the blue tent for, and leave behind ones that we have not. Love that smasher. That's excellent. Lots of items. Magnifying glass. Lever. Maybe we can make a jackhammer today because we've got the battery pack. Ivory dye. Excellent. Love that. Gem. Is that everything? I didn't count. Okay, I think that's everything. Ah, there's so much stuff in this attic. The vase from the entrance hall. The wheels from multiple rooms. All the luggage. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I don't know what's up with this chair. This chair almost feels like something. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to find the blue tent memo in the attic. That's gonna be real hard. Alright, double smash. Double smash here. Smash, smash. Bunch of coins. Did we ever go pick up the money from the treasure trove? We must have. We have 249 gold. And our allowance is only like 100. Yeah, we must have. I've forgotten. I've been playing long enough that I'm starting to forget stuffs. I wouldn't mind a planetarium here. I wouldn't mind throwing the planetarium here. We want that for ending our day. It's not a bad location. Right, and it comes with a prism key now. Oh my god, it's still so blinding every time. Please. And a silver key. Silver key and a prism key. Love that. Lots of keys. Okay, so I think I'd like to try and hang on to the storeroom today. We haven't done that yet. The storeroom, we've done the reading nook, but this is a terrible reading nook. Honestly, unfortunately, this is a great spot for a storeroom, but I'd really like to hold on to that one for today. I want to get that one out of the way. I'll just throw a pantry here, because we want it out of the pool, and it's not really a good room to pull later. We've already seen its blue tent memo, so I'm fine with just dropping that there. Here's our battery pack. As soon as we find a shovel, we're probably making, unless we want to make an electromagnet today. That requires, we have both parts for an electromagnet, right? Metal detector, battery pack. It makes mechanical rooms more common, I think. Sure. Oh no, that's not it. Metal detector, battery pack. Oh, is it compass? Why do I always forget how to make these things? It's compass battery pack. Dang it. We could make a pick sound amplifier, but I don't think we need it. We got some rerolls to get out of this situation. Lab has an apple for us. Thank you. I should have waited to see if we get an apple experiment here. That was dumb. Not taking the map one today. We got stock your pantry with fruit. We've never done that. You know, just for... Oh, but we also got this. This is huge. I really want to know what the stock your pantry with fruit does. Oh. I'm gonna just go with this. Although I really want the stars too. No, we're doing this. Let's just get this done and then we can remove it from our packet, not have to worry about it anymore. It's gotta be, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's definitely the best choice. We've done walk-in closet, but we haven't done normal closet, I believe. True. We've done walk-in closet, but not the normal closet. So I'll hold on to that for rank 8. Although I don't want to do too many dead ends on rank 8. I don't want to have to do, like, closet and storeroom on rank 8. Let's see. These are all pretty lame. Locker room's alright. Clock tower, I could drop a clock tower here. I'm kind of okay with that. This is a good spot for a dead end, actually. We'll see if it gives us a silver stopwatch. Is it starting to beep for the upstairs already? No? Was there something down on the ground? Weird. Oh boy. It's a stopwatch. Alright. Going. I'm not going to draft too fast and mess up here. I'm gonna... Oh, there was a coin down here. I'm gonna prioritize, like, getting the drafting right, but I will take a couple free rooms where I can get them, you know? Den. A-okay there. Can't remember if we've already gotten the... Wow, rabbit's foot in the den. Okay. I'll have to write that down. Regular key. Office. That's free. Take a study. And that'll be it out of our silver stopwatch. That's okay. Study is just so nice to have, especially when we're going for blue tents. Blue tents with the blue scepter is honestly really nice. We're gonna have so much money today. I mean, all this money is going back to the... back down to the conference room, and we're already at 255. This is crazy. Grab you. We are overwhelmed with money today. I gotta sneeze again, sorry. She's sleeping behind me. Sometimes it wakes her up when I sneeze. Item spawns. We're gonna add Lucky Rabbit's Foot to Den. Though, I don't even know if that's worth writing down, because we've drafted the Den 79 times. And that's the first time we've ever seen that there. So I don't really think that's worth writing down. Not gonna go Prism Key here. I mean, can't go Prism Key here, but not gonna go Silver Key. Gotta be Veranda. Spare Veranda. I'm still curious if our Veranda, our Spare Veranda, will give us a blue tent or not, because we've changed its color. I think it probably isn't going to, but we've done Parlor. And we've done grade 1 of classrooms, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, we've done grade 1. At some point, we're gonna have to go Schoolhouse and try and... I mean, we can pretty easily get, like, 4 grades done at a time, I think. I think that'll be doable. We've definitely... we've done Parlor already, so we'll take this. And it's an upgraded room. So many apples. Today would have been a great day for apple. Why beep? You. Little coin. Alright, don't be too difficult. I don't have the brain for this right now. Second statement on the black box is false. Now they're referring to each other. Oh my god. Okay. Water. Lock it in. Lock it in. Second statement on the black box is false. The black box contains the gems. Every statement with the word blue is false. Both statements on the blue box are true. The blue box contains gems. Let's assume you're true. Every statement with the word blue is false. I hate the self-referential stuff. Like, that says this is false then, you know? Meaning it can't be true? But if it's false... Oh, if it's false, it's not necessarily wrong. Okay, let's assume it's true. You're false. You're false. Oh my god, my brain. My brain. These have gotten so much harder. Okay. If you're true, every statement with the word blue is false. That means you're wrong. And you're wrong. So this is an all false. This is an all true. This could be true and false, because this being false means both statements in the blue box are true. That being wrong doesn't mean that they're both false, it just means they aren't both true. Blue box contains gems, so the gems are not in the blue box. Second statement on the black box is false. True. The black box contains the gems. False would mean they're in here because they're not in blue and they're not in black. I'm gonna trust that. I should do the due diligence. If this is false, no, because then you can never solve it. Every statement with the word blue is false. The opposite of that is just some statements with the word blue are false. I'm just gonna hope they're in here. I don't have the brain to... Come on. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. You hear me? We don't speak of it? Yo. Wow, we have drafted only one room that wasn't blue. The scepter is crazy. It's crazy. It's really... It's like Banner of the King strong. Hello, you. Not that you're gonna matter. Yeah, Drafting Studio is just a dead room now. I think this is a good silver key. This prism key, I don't know what we're gonna use this on. Shall we reset the boiler room? Boiler room we also kinda need on the 8th rank. Oh, the locker room, we didn't actually get to find the blue memo. Because we didn't know which locker it was in, and we didn't have enough keys. That was annoying. Okay, so we'll try and find locker room again. I'm definitely not taking archives here. I will reroll. Oh, I'd love to go Chamber of Mirrors right now, but I can't. We do still technically need Chamber of Mirrors on the top rank. Weight room, yeah, we're gonna find a dining hall. We're gonna find a dining room today, right? We have no need for a great hall. I gotta think about my... Oh man, I have Blessing of the Monk, but my scepter's set to blue. So I can only try a limited number of rooms today if I want to keep it. Room 46 is a blueprint, so I could try room 46 today. That hadn't really occurred to me. I don't have a key card. That's tough. Yeah, I am pretty sure red rooms are more likely to be security locked. I think I'm finally putting that together. That took me a long time to figure out, but I think I've gotten there. There's our south door. So we can make room 46 today. It's doable. All of a sudden we're not getting offered blue rooms anymore. I really want a south door, but am I willing to reroll for it right now? What would I like out of the commissary? There's not really much I'd like out of the commissary. I'm gonna redraw this. Why am I getting archived so much? Why am I getting archived so much? It's not like I have the Southern Cross. I didn't use another key. I'll take the rumpus room here. And then we'll just hope for a triple door. Yeah, so the rumpus room is just like a barely better pantry now. Unfortunately. Aquarium. Aquarium's great. Utility closet could be nice if we find security too, but I want access to south, so I'm gonna go aquarium. So is aquarium more likely to be security locked then? Because it's kind of a red room? I don't know. I'm gonna guess no. Still don't have a shovel somehow. What does... Yeah, it's a different color each time you hover it. Okay. What would... I mean, this is as good a time as any to use our prism key. What do we want? What do we want? Probably a green room, I think. I think we want a green room. I love that that's how that works. That's so cool. Veranda is like nice, but how many more green rooms are we gonna find? Patio just gives us 3 gems. Probably want solarium. Although it does kind of cut us off here. Maybe I'll just reroll for a courtyard and hope the courtyard comes with a shovel. Okay, we did get it. We could go aquarium again, but aquarium will show up. It is kind of a blue room, technically, so... Shovel. Shovel? Ah, no shovel. Too bad. Plenty of keys. Okay, I think we're gonna hope for locker room today, for sure. And we have a study to make sure we get that done. Still don't have a shovel, so I'm not really that interested in the kennel, but finding items in it, maybe it'll give us a shovel? No. It gave us a ton of dig spots. I mean, there's 5 dig spots tucked in the back corner. Okay. Security. I don't think we've done security actually yet for... No, we haven't done that for our blue tents yet, surprisingly. I'm gonna go break room and hope it gives us a key card. Hello, fruit. We're getting a lot of fruit today. What's that about? What is that about? Why are we getting so much fruit? Just because of our luck? I guess luck applies to finding fruit as well. Right, let's see. 5 rounded up to 10, I believe that's how that works. Nice. Okay. Rounded to 3. Oh, I've gotten this exact one before. 10 rounded down to 3. Plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Just rounds to 6? No, wait. Oh, my brain. My brain, I'm struggling. Okay, 10, a third of 10 is 3.3. Rounded. Oh, it rounds to... Oh, duh. Okay, rounds to 3. Plus 2, plus a third. Puts us at 5. Rounds to 5. And yeah, rounds to 5 and a third, which is 5. Okay, oh my god, I literally did that one already earlier. 16 times 2 is 32. Rounds to 30. Divided by 10 is 3. Times 10 is 6. Rounds to 10. God, this rounding shit is tough. Alright, not a key card. Not quite what we wanted there. Okay. We've done Rotunda already, so I don't mind throwing a Rotunda down here. Although, maybe we could pull off Chamber of Mirrors now. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the Chamber of Mirrors. What's it got? It's got coins for us. Okay, so we gotta get in over there. Although I think if we can get in there, that will open... That one opens those 2, I think. So then I can press this, which opens... That, I'm gonna have to write down... I'm gonna have to make like a little table that tells me which doors open what in that room, because I still don't get it. No, I'm not gonna silver key this. Not yet. Definitely not ballroom. Don't point to ballroom. Oh my gosh, I forgot Chamber of Mirrors gives us copies. That might turn out to be a little bit of a problem for figuring out our blue tent situation. Gotta be Den, unless I wanted to reroll. Grab the gem. Alright. Come here, Chamber of Mirrors. Observatory, why aren't you facing the other way? You jerk. Trophy room. Up our gems. Hello, fire. Fire in our face. So much fire. Yeah, we're still kind of struggling on steps a little bit. That weight room hurt, for sure. Nothing facing left to our Chamber of Mirrors, so I'm gonna reroll. Boiler room. Good time to reset it. Yeah, because we no longer need to be powering the condenser for that door. Really? Why can't I pick it up? A shovel in the boiler room? Okay, I'm not gonna record item spawns today because we have really high luck. I think you can kind of just find, like, I'm never gonna find a shovel here again, I don't think. I shouldn't write that down as a good location for doing so. Actually, before I dig, maybe I should go make a jackhammer. The problem is our steps. We're only on 22 steps. We can't really afford to go all the way to the workshop and back. How do I want this by default? I think like that, right? This runs power up there, power to there. Yeah, that's our default state we want it in. I will dig this up because it's unlikely we're coming back with a jackhammer. Unlikely. Do we want a powered room? Let me look up our powered rooms. Do I have that written down? I don't know. Rooms with vents. Rooms that use power. So, rooms with vents, it could get us a security. Another weight room would be brutal. A passageway it might give us. A dark room. Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the power. A lot of the rooms with vents are like multi-doored, I think. Well, what are you beeping at? Oh, it's that bug. If you're close enough to the Chamber of Mirrors, the what's it called? The metal detector goes off. Okay, south. And power down there first. And hope we get a... Oh, or I could just have used a silver key here, if it's locked. Which it's not. Security. Excellent. Oh my god, I went north first. You dunce. You dunce. Okay, well, I mean, it's security either way. It's definitely security anyway. I can't believe I did that. I got turned around. I thought I was facing the other way. Alright, now you to the right. Passageway, excellent. Definitely not archives. The word sauna is highlighted for some reason, as is passageway a bit. Yeah, we'll just take the passageway. Fine with that. And Chamber of Mirrors, hello. So pressing U opens those side doors. And now you open that one. And you open that one. Okay, give me the coin so you stop yapping. So then if I go over there... Oh, but it didn't open those. Opening those doors kind of helps me just if I can get in from the sides. Still don't really understand fully how this room works. Alright, what are you gonna give us? What are you gonna give me today? What? Yes, without a doubt, a second observatory. I didn't think that was gonna be an option. That's so good. A second observatory? Holy crap, that's good. That's like maybe one of the #1 rooms we could have gotten there, I think. Oh, wow. We gotta be careful about adding too many, but a boudoir comes with ivory dye. You can never have too many rooms that come with ivory dye, I think. But I do think we should now start being careful about adding too many rooms with the Chamber of Mirrors. Just because... sorry, I'm turned around again. Yeah, you're those. Confusing. Just because we don't want to dilute the pool too much and have too many copies of things that we... Like when we want to be finding new rooms and we're just finding duplicates of rooms we've already found, you know? Alright, we're getting low on steps. We're gonna need to find a dining room. This can take us into security. And we still don't have a key card, so I think we're just setting that to low. And unfortunately we don't... Ah, hello, banana. Unfortunately, we don't have the steps to go craft ourselves a jackhammer. Let's just see if we've missed anything today. 41 coins makes sense. A treasure map. Trunk, an apple, a royal scepter. What? I don't understand. How is there a royal scepter in the house? The coins are from the office. I don't know how we missed a treasure map. I kinda do remember seeing a trunk but not opening it. The apple, whatever. Royal scepter? How is there a royal scepter in the house? That's gotta be a bug, right? Because there's no way you can just find this anywhere else. I think that's a bug. And the treasure map I must have missed in the attic, I bet. Which is upsetting. If we end up having the steps somehow, we'll go back for it. I think that's a bug. I can't imagine a world in which that's not a bug. I don't know how that would be possible. If you're locked, we silver key? No. But we will furnace anyway. I mean, passageway. Definitely not furnace. Since we don't have a ton of steps, I am going to prioritize doing blue tent rooms. So right here, this would be an excellent dining room. We haven't done dining room, right? Let me verify. We have not done dining room. I'd love to see a dining room here. Does silver key help us find a dining room? Silver key says many doored rooms. Silver key it. Well, none of you. Oh god. Come on. Oh, huge. Okay. It gets us into the south. It gets us food, and it gets us over to the foundation. Excellent. Salt shaker, don't mind. You, what do you require? I always forget. Hey. It's, Enjoya. Wait, hold up. No way. I never noticed that. It says Enjoya your lunch. I noticed that the orange was different than the white, and I was like, why is that word split in two? It's because, sorry, this freaking metal detector is driving me nuts. It's because it's saying this isn't Joya, the chef. Oh, I could have just clicked on it. Okay. So Joya is chef with pizza peel. Found on Lunchbox. Cool. Okay. So that means Vea is the last one. We have the shield and scepter, the equestrian with the whip, the farmer with the hoe, the chef with the pizza peel, the farmer with the pitchfork, the maid with the broom. So Vea is the chimney sweep. Okay, so we have the we have all of the, sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm writing. We have all the statue names, so the next time we see the tomb, we can do this. Oh my god, so much stuff happening today. What do you require? Are you the showroom one? You are. Porterhouse steak. I don't think we're finding a showroom today, so I'm just gonna eat now. Seems really unlikely we'll find the showroom while we've got the the Royal Scepter set up. There's the antechamber. So if we find a what's it called? Throne room, we can get into room 46 and maybe try and end there. Does it count as a blueprint? You say, if you call it a day in a blue room, and you say blueprint, as do you. So I think we can keep it. I think we can do that. I hope so. And also we have Blessing of the Monk, so we can see what Blessing of the Monk on room 46 does. Oh, hello, Joe. Welcome, welcome. I don't even know where to start with summarizing what we've been up to, but I'll just show you at this. That should help. He's got a scepter. He does have a scepter. Other than that, I don't even know where to start with summarizing what I've been up to. You're just gonna have to rewatch the live stream to catch up. But welcome. We are currently prioritizing finding some blue tents. Oh, speaking of which, there would have been one in the dining room I forgot to look at. We're prioritizing getting some blue tents done. We have theorized that we know what to do about reclaiming the crown, but that's not going to happen today. And we have theorized that we think reclaiming the crown is how we get into the final door at the end of the tunnel. We made it to the end of the tunnel. Yeah, and we literally just now, in the dining room, looked at our lunchbox and figured out who Joya is. So we now have all the statue names. So next time we see a... what's it called? It's coming to me. Tomb. Next time we see a tomb, we can also try the natural order and see what that does. So the blue memo is usually right here, right? What's the blue memo? The blue memo moves? We're on the 8th rank. I could have sworn it was right here. Does the blue memo not show up anymore because we've already read it? Is that how that works? That'd be surprising. Or are there multiple locations it can be? Huh. Huh. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Let's do this way. I'm not gonna cross off dining room until I've actually gone back and done it, because I kind of forgot to look for that. We've done walk-in closet and reading nook. Have we done observatory? We have also done observatory. Oh, wow. The largest planet in the night sky is named after the Paragon of Ash. Vea is the largest. Of Ash is named after largest planet. Oh, or vice versa. Was it the other way around? Is named after the planet. It was the other way around. Okay, so we actually... Damn, so earlier when I spent like 20 minutes going through all my notes, trying to see if I could figure out the final statue name, it was right there the whole time and I didn't notice. Okay, cool. So we have done all three of these, so I'm gonna reroll. Find a new one. We've done classroom, we've done parlor and pantry. Have we done sauna? That seems unlikely that we've done sauna. We've not done sauna. Okay, I don't love it. Oh, we also need to do closet still. I'm gonna do sauna. Sauna's the harder one to get done because we need a pool, and it's less common. Didn't come with a gem for us, which is very rude. Whoa! Keycard in the sauna. Okay, don't mind if I do. There you are, down there. Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Korrika. Is that just a hint that it's cold in Korrika? Cold and snowy? I think that's all that is. I'm gonna put that in the done category. Sauna? Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Korea. Okay. Got that. Got that checked off. No gem for us. Too bad. Usually comes with a gem in there. Okay. Let's do... I guess we'll fill this in first. Yeah, may as well. Attic, we really want to get on rank 8 today. So we're obviously not taking that here. Will we take an aquarium here? Or may as well go parlor. Parlor gives us more gems to use on rerolls. We definitely want that. And it lowers our reservoir. I forgot about our experiment. We have so many things going on today. I forgot about that. Okay, now let's not fail our parlor like we did earlier. Lock in, lock in, locking in. Okay. The white box has a true statement. Black box has a true statement. That cannot be both true. Because if that was both true, then none of them would be all false. So at a minimum, we know the blue box is not the all true box. The black box has a false statement. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. Okay? The blue box has 2 false statements. The box with 2 true statements has the gems. Okay, if these were both true, this would be the ones with the gems. So is that possible? The blue box has 2 false. The black box has a false. Is false. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. Would end up being true. The gems are not... Okay, that would end up being true. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. This is referring to blue, not white. Blue box has true statements. Okay. These can't be both true. True, true, true. Yeah. So, this is not all true. The blue box has 2 false statements. Blue box with 2 true statements. So, we know the blue box has 2 false statements. Wait, oh my god, my brain. I've been streaming 3 hours 15 minutes and my brain has gone mush. I miss the days when I could play this game for like 5 hours straight because the puzzles weren't so complex. I can't do it with my brain anymore. The blue box has 2 false statements. The box with 2 true statements has the gems. So we assume these are both true. The blue box has 2 false statements. False. This can't be false because it has... Okay, so that's impossible. So you are not both true. You cannot be both true. The black box has a false statement. We know that's true. Yes. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. Well, you at least have 1 false, and you can't be both true, so you have to be the all true. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. Okay, these are both true. The white box has a true statement is true. So you have to be all false. We need an all false box. The box with 2 true statements has the gems. You're the all false, you're the all true. The gems are not in the box with 2 false. The gems are not in the box with 2 true. They're in blue. Wow, that is a hard puzzle. How do you even come up with that? I mean, that is immensely clever how they've done that. Brilliant. I'm so impressed. Our second observatory. Holy shit, good job. Thank you. I am surprised I managed to figure that one out based on how rough that started. But that's immensely clever, that puzzle. Now, we added a second copy of our observatory from the Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, we haven't taken an observatory yet today. We haven't even taken one, so we can take this observatory. I was gonna say, are we gonna have another? Oh, but we've already done the observatory on the 8th rank anyway. Okay. So let's see what our Spiral of Stars says for us now. Do I want Draxus? Blue rooms I want. Closet's a dead end, attic's a dead end, storeroom's a dead end, garage is a dead end, wine cellar's a dead end, mailroom's a dead end. Those are all the blue dead ends we have. I could take Draxus. We've got enough rerolls to deal with Draxus, I think. Spiral stars. Then lose 3... What? Was it coins? Add a word to... I think I heard the sound of losing coins. I don't know. Add a word to spiral stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. So we should have gotten 9. That's amazing. I love the spiral stars. This is so cool. Then lose 3... Was it steps? I don't know what I just lost there. I could go back and watch the footage, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Now we pop. It won't happen until the next word. I didn't actually lose 3 of anything? Ah, okay. Good to know. I'm still so confused about where my memo is. Joe, do you know what's up with my memo not showing up in the foundation? Does it only show up once or something? Did you ever have that happen to you? No, that's odd. Okay. I thought so. I wonder if that's a bug or if there's just something I don't know about it. Alright, let's find our memo in here. Oh, speaking of, hello. There are 10 different dishes that can be served in this room. That's not useful information. Thank you very much. So that's going in the done list for sure. I'm assuming the dishes I don't know about are the ones from that one shrine blessing that I've forgotten the name of. Dining room. There are 10 different dishes that can be served in this room. I'm assuming the ones I don't know about are the ones from... Yeah, there's a shrine blessing that gives you, like, when you do something, it adds another meal to the dining room or something, and then they're all special. I've never actually taken it, somehow. Okay, let's go fill in these 2 little gaps here. Yeah. We'd like a straight room, but I think we'd just take an observatory here, especially because we can just go around to the aquarium. For each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Blessing of the chef. Okay, for each different spread. So, secret garden, office, locker room, patio. You can get up to 4 more dishes. I think that's all the spreads. Tomb. Tomb counts as a... Does tomb count as a spread? It does say spread. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I wonder, are the meals cool? Have you taken that one? Or are they just more steps? Another clavis, Florealis, bloom of the sky. And lose 3 steps. Well, I was right, it was going to be 3 steps. Now, is this going to be then lose 3 steps per something? Curious. Curious what that's going to follow with. I love having 2 observatories. That's going to be so good. I don't know if I can afford to go do this, because we are kind of still hoping to hit... We're still kind of hoping to make it to room 46 today, but I don't see that as being doable at this point. Mechanical rooms. We have a workshop, a lab, that's 2, 3, 4. This would be our 5th mechanical room. It's not bad. But also we'd kind of like to find the mechanarium on rank 8, see if we could get the memo. But I obviously am not taking either of these. I'll see if I can find the mechanarium again. This sucks. reroll again. We have 28 gems. We're fine. We got plenty. No, just steps from the blessing meals. They can give you not just steps from the. They can give you other things too. Cool. Very cool. I wonder, is the things that it gives you based on what was spread? Like if you spread coins, does it give you a meal that also gives you coins? That'd be cool. Yep. Ah, that's very cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. It's, unfortunately, we just don't really have issues with keys, gems, coins. We rarely have issues with steps anymore. If it could, like, spread ivory dye, that'd be sweet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we end up never taking that blessing. Have we done Dovecoat? We have done Dovecoat. Okay, so we could just take a Dovecoat here. Or I could re-roll and look for a multi-doored room. Oh, well, Rotunda kinda is. Okay, we'll use the Rotunda to get ourselves easy access here. Rotate once. Oh, one thing I noticed earlier, Joe, is I noticed when I was solving the puzzle for getting to the Key of Ares, I noticed that Rot means turn clockwise, and I was like, that's cool, the Rotunda turns clockwise. And then I realized Unda, which means clockwise room, so Unda means room in Arajan, and now I want to go through the whole directory and look for more Arajan, because I feel like they're sneakily hiding stuff from me in there. Unfortunately, I have 3 hallways, not 2, so I can't bunk room. Not that I'd need 44 keys. I don't know what I'd do with all those. Do I take the rerolls from the Geist bedroom or the closet? I mean, the closet would be one, or not closet, classroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd get a lot of free rerolls out of the classroom. That's a good catch. Excited to go back and watch you solve that puzzle. Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't be. I guess I'm kind of spoiling things for you because you plan on going back to watch. I'll take this. The free rerolls just means less gems that we need to spend while we look for what we want. Okay, now we are looking for blue rooms here. We have pantry and music room. We have observatory. We don't have hallway closet. So I think I will take hallway closet. Although I imagine this is going to be a useless memo. Key, don't mind that. I will be surprised if this memo is helpful. The closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly. Yeah. Thank you very much. That's very useful. Useless piece of shit. Closet. The closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly. Man, I can't wait to go back through all of these notes when I'm done with the game. I mean, I have taken preposterously extensive notes at this point. I have so many pages of notes. I can't wait to go back and look at some of the, like, already solved puzzles and stuff. Okay, I did say I wanted storeroom. The only thing is, do we have the steps to go? We do, because our foundation is right next to the antechamber. So we can go down the foundation, go pull the north lever, come back up, and end our day in room 46 and see what that does with Blessing of the Monk. And hopefully, I am pretty sure, I'll read the wording again. The Royal Scepter says if you call it a day in a blue room, Royal Scepter will not be lost at the end of the day. I am pretty sure room 46 counts as a blue room. It says it's a blueprint. So I'm assuming it's not going to take it from us. And the other thing I'm concerned about is Blessing of the Monk says if you call it a day in a room in your house, does room 46 count as a room in my house? Looking for a memo. for a memo. Ah, hello. Oh! I did find this once. I did find this once, a long time ago. I forgot it was there. I never figured out what it meant, and I still don't know what it means. Why? Why a swimbird in the store? What's the description of the storeroom? Dedicated storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had one time been in vogue and on display in other rooms of the house. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the Darebird drawing. Wild. Alright, where's the memo at? It's wild. Sometimes the memos, you're looking right at them. There are 6 different permanent additions. Oh, so we do have all the permanent additions. That's a fun one if you... Storeroom. That's a fun one if you don't have all 6 yet. If you've still only got 4, it's like, wait, what? Well, you would never only have 4 because you need blue tents to find this. I mean, I guess it's possible you buy blue tents before getting the Blackbridge Grotto or something, but that'd be crazy. There are 6 permanent additions. That's a neat one, but unfortunately we don't really get anything out of that. I'll check it off. I mean, it does tell us that we're not going to find any more permanent additions, at least. Okay, so let's hit up room 46. We're gonna go... I think I found that before the satellite dish. Ah, so that told you there was another one? That's cool. I think... Did I find the satellite dish before I bought blue tents? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I found the satellite dish before blue tents. Do we want to go draft off this aquarium? Is there any reason to do so? We could get another experiment trigger. We could lower the reservoir again. That seems worth it. And I'm 99% sure we've got the steps to get down and back. So many items. Dude, this is nothing. My last run, I had the experiment where when you... I don't remember what my trigger was, but it was when I do X, you get an item and you lose all your keys. I had 4 rows of items, I think? It was crazy. I had so many items. I mean, this dowsing rod is helping for sure. I want an upgraded room. Store. All 3 of these are upgraded. May as well go mailroom to get us a package tomorrow. Wow, he says. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I had so many items. I didn't even know what to do with them. Oh, I'm not on rank 8. I'm not gonna get a memo out of this. Diggy. Too bad we didn't get the locker room today, because this would be the day to find the locker room memo. We have 22 keys. Alright, now over here, down the foundation, go pull the lever, come back up, end the day in room 46, and see if that triggers Blessing of the Monk. That will be really cool if it does. Will it do anything for us? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so earlier I was talking about how we're going to get... this done. It seems pretty tricky to get all 3 of these on the same day. As well as the throne room, the 4th thing. I mean, that's hard to do too. We could Blessing of the Monk room 46 to the outer room, if that works. And then we put the Cursed Effigy in the coat check. And then hopefully we've just already got the Royal Scepter. Then all we need to do is find the throne room. Maybe? That'd be pretty crazy. I mean, that's still not easy to pull off. That's a multi-day strategy. But could be cool. Let's see what our reservoir's at now. Almost empty. Wow, I've never seen the water move like that. Since when are there like real physics for the water like that. I don't remember that. That's crazy. Okay. Maybe we should have left the reservoir at 6, but I don't know. I kind of want to just be done with it. Whoa, that must be new. The water physics, right? Because the water used to be really bland looking. I'll have to look at some other water somewhere else. Give me the ability to upgrade my running speed. I want to go faster. I want to go faster, please. Man, I'm getting to that point of the game where I'm like nostalgic for some of the old puzzles I've solved. Like I kind of miss trying to do sigils and stuff. Oven Averai. Did we ever figure out exactly what that meant? Just had that thought. Of, toward, in, toward the north. Neverai. Nev, new, the start of. Erai. Isn't that like future? Yeah. Toward the north, the start of the future. Yeah, I have written that down already before. These... No way. There's no way. These squares look like the squares on the side of the, like, I think it's called the Ares Court? The side of the court combination thing? But they're 4 wide. This one's 3 wide, but it's only 4 tall. No, that's a coincidence, right? These developers... I could sing praises about them for hours on end, and I will someday when I make a retrospective on this game. But there are some things where it's like, you can't spend all this time making everything a clue, and then like accidentally do stuff like this. If this is not intended to be a clue, that is just diabolical. And I'm getting the feeling that it's not. There's no way, there's too many of them. But it's the exact same graphic, you know? Like, you can't do that. You guys have a responsibility to your players to not make them lose their minds. And right now you're failing that responsibility. Tisk. I think it's intentionally a red herring. In what way? What do you mean it's intentionally a red herring? It's just supposed to make you think that it's related, but then it's nothing? But like, why? Why would they do that? Just to drive me insane? Like, I think it's hard enough to find to drive us crazy. Alright, maybe I'm in the minority with that opinion. Maybe people enjoy the craziness that the game makes you feel a little crazy, you know? Maybe people enjoy that, and I'm in the minority on that one, but no need to take a basement key today. Boop. Oh, you have to resolve this every time you want to read that. Surprising. So, Crown of the Blueprints. Former ruby crown of Arinda Ares recently set with freshly cut sapphires. Yeah, so I think our scepter is gonna have to be set to blue, I think. So I don't think we can use the scepter to find the throne room. I think we're gonna have to switch to Banner of the King, set that to black to help us find the throne room. And then I think our scepter's gonna have to match the blueprints, the crown. I just can't imagine having a scepter set to orange is gonna work, you know? I'd be really surprised if it did. Okay, so I don't think there's gonna be anything new for us to get from this. Not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. Right, we have that note about the family core. The family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. Okay, so there's no family core with numbers here. So that kind of confirms that it's referring to the wine cellar. That's almost certainly what that's referring to. So I think I just did the whole numeric core number wrong. I think we're gonna have to get the wine cellar again. Maybe we get the wine cellar blue memo. Maybe we try that. We try getting the blue cellar's memo, blue tent memo. The wine cellar. Oh my god, my brain. I need to go. We try getting the wine cellar's blue tent memo and see if that clears up what we're supposed to do there, but I think that's it. I really have to go, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it a day here. The blue cellar wine memo. Yeah, is that what I said? That's ridiculous. Unfortunately, I have to go here. So we're gonna call it a day in room 46, and we'll have to wait to find out what that does. I hate to do that to y'all, and to find out if we get to keep our royal scepter and everything. I hate to do that to y'all, and I hate to do that to me, honestly. I want to know, but we're gonna call it here. This was a phenomenally productive play session. 3 hours 40 minutes flew by because I felt like I got so much stuff done today. And I'm really excited. Oh, we have a coat check. 13 steps. We can't make it, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, because we can't go that way. What if we went foundation and around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's still not enough. I can't make it. Okay. Damn, because I'd love to coat check the Crown of the Blue Prince right now. That'd be really nice. Oh, man. Yeah, we can't do it. Unless, I mean, we didn't get a secret garden today. We never found a kitchen or anything. Alright. We're gonna call it. Call it a day there. And hope that our scepter is still there for us next time. And that we got a... Whoa. Corporate Hunting Lodge of Tomorrow? I've never seen this combo. Conference room, office, mail room makes it corporate. Trophy room, kennel, tomorrow rooms make it Hunting Lodge of Tomorrow. Wow. I've never seen this. I wonder if they added new, like, room or house titles. That's cool. They must have. I like the corporate look. That's neat. Very cool. Yeah, I turned my camera off just so you could look at this. 111 steps. Oh, that's funny. It says rank reached 10. I never really noticed that. Maybe I noticed that before, but I don't remember. 43 rooms. 26 items found. That's pretty good. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have it in me to summarize all this, so I'm gonna throw that to future me to summarize when I make a video out of this, but this game is awesome. It's really cool. I think if they cleaned up some of my gripes with the like consistency of wording and the speed of animations and the speed of walking speed and stuff, if they cleaned up some of that, and if they had a more confident stance on magic versus realism in this world, you know, things like the scorched sundial, stuff like that, if they cleaned up some of those little details, this game would literally be a 10 out of 10. But as of now, I mean, I'd still give it a 9 with those problems. This game is, and it's just getting deeper and deeper. I think if I was playing this completely on my own and not for a series, I would maybe be thinking like, holy crap, is this game over yet? And there while I'm making the series out of it, there was a short period of time, kind of slightly post Blue Tents, but before really getting into these deeper puzzles, where I was thinking that. I did kind of have this like, oh my god, how long is this game moment? But I'm really loving it. Again, I'm full back in. This game's awesome. I can't wait to see what comes from reclaiming the crown. I can't wait to see what the heck happens when I get out past that blue door in the tunnel. I want to see what pulling the statues does, although I think I know what pulling the statues does. I think the note about, no, do I? Maybe I'm conflating two things. The note that was behind the 8 realms and 8 months map mentioned both the natural order of the statues, and it mentioned I don't remember what it was called, the original manuscripts of 2 of our mom's books. I think The Red Prince, which we probably already know the ending to. I think it's what she says when we make it to room 46. And I think it was A New Clue. I don't think it was Swimbird. Another copy of A New Clue will be ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, and then I've still got more Blue Tents to work on. I'm excited to see what Blessing of the Monk does. I still have written down bringing a treasure map to certain rooms. I have like the pool written down just because it gave me that weird little diagram, but that one's seeming less likely. I don't know. I still have the Blackbridge Grotto cutscene wrote down, Count Cloak Castle, but I have no idea what that means. We still want to run a tunnel off the south end of the house. We'll just, maybe one day we'll get a chance to do that, but I'm not going to prioritize that. Yeah. Cool. That's gonna be it for today. I gotta go to work tonight. I gotta eat something beforehand. But thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed, as always. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Later.